the city many years ago. Promised to come back and take care of us. Many years are gone by now. Still no sign of you, Daddy. Mother died, the father turned many years ago. When she heard that you were married again. Now I'm the only one left in the family. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me. In whatever you do, I love you. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me. In whatever you do, I love you. Wandering up and down the streets of Soweto, no place to call my home. I'm trying to find you many years ago, but the woman you married to was not good at all. Wandering up and down the streets of Soweto, no place to call my home. I'm trying to find you many years ago, but the woman you married to was not good at all. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me. In whatever you do, I love you. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me. In whatever you do, I love you. Daddy, remember me. Daddy, Daddy, remember me. Remember me, Daddy. You left from the city many years ago. Promised to come back and take care of us. Many years are gone by now. Still no sign of you, Daddy. Mother died, the father turned many years ago. When she heard that you were married again. Now I'm the only one left in the family. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me. In whatever you do, up and down the streets of Soweto. No place to call my home. I'm trying to find you many years ago, but the woman you married to was not good at all. Wandering up and down the streets of Soweto, no place to call my home. I'm trying to find you many years ago, but the woman you married to was not good at all. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you. Daddy, remember me. Daddy, remember me.
Oh yes, Daddy A, remember me. Indeed, you are enjoying your number one world-class radio station, KJ Radio, and this is Sabbatical Hour. Indeed, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice in it. I welcome you to Sabbatical Hour this morning. If you are alive, and then if you are kicking alive, you need to give thanks. You need to give adoration to God. And what I want you to do for me this morning is that I want you to share the link, call someone to get you into KJ Radio. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you being a blessing this morning. Why don't you just pick up your phone and then go to YouTube, Facebook, just search for KJ Radio. We are live. Copy the link, share with friends and family. Call someone to also get you into KJ Radio. And you can also download our amazing app on Google Play Store, Apple Play Store. When you download the app, all that you need to do is just log in and listen to KJ Radio anytime, anywhere, no frequency needed. All that you need is your little device. Just get connected and let's enjoy KJ Radio together. At the end, we give adoration to God. Remember me. This rendition is coming from Shadrach. And indeed, you got to love this one. This song was actually sung by Bob. This is a remix coming from the camp of Shadrach. Remember me, Lord. I love this one. Just I want you to take your time, listen to the words of the song, and I'll come back again and then share a word of motivation with you before Asopeyi Isaac Amankwa comes and then give us the summary of the Sabbath school. Don't go anywhere. Stay connected as we listen, as we enjoy KJ Radio.
You left from the city many years ago, promised to come back and take care of us. Many years are gone by now, still no sign of you, Daddy. Mother died, or father turned many years ago, when she heard that you were married again. Now Wandering up and down the streets of Soweto, no place to call my home. I'm trying to find you many years ago, but the woman you married to was not good at all. Wandering up and down the streets of Soweto, no place to call my home. I'm trying to find you many years ago, but the woman you married to was not good at all. Tell you wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me in whatever you do. I love you. Daddy, remember me. Daddy, remember me.
Oh yes, you are welcome back. This is your number one world class radio station. This is KJ Radio. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Before Penny Isaac Amankwa, gives us the summary of the Sabbath school, there's one thing that I want to share with you. I always tell you that you need yourself to be at the top there. So always remember that whatever that you do, just do it and do it and do it well. This morning, there is only one person you spend your whole life with. And that is if you aren't okay with you, there is a problem. So if you are not okay with yourself, there is a problem. There is one person that you need on this earth. That person is you yourself. What do you want? What do you need? What do you seek to achieve? What are your goals? What are your achievements? Whatever that happened to you in life, make sure that you need yourself. You see, I always tell you that, look, in life itself is a process. And in life, there are a lot of things that happen to us. If you know that your destination, let's say, is from here to Tema, why do you have to pay attention to people who are talking about things that are not necessary? Why do you want to pay attention to people who are just gossiping about you that they can't even put food on your table? Why do you want to pay attention to all these people? So you need yourself. Just encourage yourself. and forward you go, and surely you will get to your destination. So, my dear, listen to me this morning on KJ Radio on Sabbatical Hour. There is only one person you spend your whole life with, and that person is you yourself. So, if you are not okay with yourself, then there is a big problem. People can choose to love you, people can choose to care about you. But if you don't care about your own self, then there is a problem. If you don't care about your own success, then there is a big problem. You need your own self to succeed. As you make plans for yourself. I see in a situation whereby people spend their time working, saving, and then forgetting to take care of their own self. And when you die today, someone will come and spend the money for you. So you need your own self to succeed. So do take good care of yourself. Don't just do the hard work and do not enjoy yourself with it. Don't do the hard work alone and don't spend time taking care of your own self. Have some time for your own self and then enjoy yourself. Life is beautiful. Stop only doing the work and take care of yourself. You need your own self. So make sure you take good care of yourself.
Missy Diamond now I see you. And come and say me fine for what to be a tune. Odani uni pansesu. Said the Ebeya. To me a Jenny Penina
Mesuwa wa senduano onyamia senduano na mesuwa. This morning, Nameka was a KJ Media College is the best place to learn media. If you are interested in learning media, then the best place that I'm recommending for you is KJ Media College. We give you opportunity for attachment and also direct job offer upon completion of your course. So all that you need to do is to take a bold step and come to KJ Media College. We take following courses like photography, photo editing, videography, video editing, graphic designing, live streaming, 3D animation, radio and TV presentation, and many more. So take a bold step, come to KJ Media College. We award you both local and international certificates, and we have time for everyone. So we do online classes and also weekend classes for all, and regular classes. So or wherever you find yourself, you can be part of the digital revolution at KJ Media College. Call us on 054 9933 189 054 9933 89. Call us now and we will get you your forms to fill so you can be part of the digital revolution. And also or just charcoal powder charcoal and the afa abefo nindie kwanso processing kama and ye de abadwaman so a obia sebi nyamabone age ni nipadua fa a ontimi emfanshin ye obi won mo ye dwuma kakra bia no so wabre one me ya adwen se na ye nuane ma no kwan ye fa so a ye didua no udi krampa na sanso de oha foforo e de brew ade ebetimi yi nyamabone bia efi nipadua no mu no eye or just charcoal powder nti se wotemi ne nko ade a bomodi ande se oba beje wo or just charcoal powder ne bi na wanonom na wotimi aboa yi pa tembia mframabone ejina wo yefunim woyefu ayekutu tembia waye dududu ade ebetime yi emframabone gas ahodo efi nipadua ne mu no eye oje charcoal powder yi wona woni medro yi ento baako anase mienu ebi kura timi to ato edu ebi kura tumi ebetu na omode akotom fi oyo obata na wotiemi a ema edro we ensanja bomode ase ubetimi abomode ase obeje oje charcoal powder ne bi na wetimi anonom na aboa wo yi pa or just charcoal powder yi Minu ama ne nsenja pomodian so beba na obabejo de anaso betimi afre 054 9933 na baby a wo bia ubenya bi na wotimi ato
na umre pepa na hina ye di konso no ba na se wo nkwa na wo ade o bikra ni nyame na obi enyina ho timini twi nyame na bibianka chi o seneno pasia brebi beba ma brim ponso no beto wati atia
afemi nua Cedar Herbal Mixture bomode aso beju Cedar ne bi na wanom na timi aboa wo yipa Cedar Herbal Mixture yi wona wonom medrowe edi adanse yipa onumo bia stroke aka na to honom a anase stroke ebo bi nkaya o honom abonse weni echi no epopusi a won sat mi yetitriti uyo bia ntimi nye boye tembia wa yehoya tembia no o se o de wabre bomode ya se obeji Cedar Herbal Mixture ne bi na wanonom Cedar Herbal Mixture yi eye immune booster onoma e boost immune system no amanitimi eboa wo pa ema yare enka wonto wonom ansa na wabeji bi na wanom bomode a so babeji Cedar Herbal Mixture ne bi na wanonom na ebeboa wo pa Cedar Herbal Mixture yi menua abofra timinom opani tuminom enti bomode a so babeji ode eye busuan chemfa beji ode wana wanu medro we nyina edi adanse obi ba wose na menante kakra bia na mabre nenso me hyase se menum Cedar Herbal Mixture yi afedie menante a menti brabie bema waye mre ewo mpem nonum Cedar Herbal Mixture ne bi ebema wegina brana yipa Cedar Herbal Mixture yi eye ha pe obetimi enya biato nti bomode ase odre mika na wabeje wode ansa na seja Cedar Herbal Mixture minya nonum bi na bebo wa yipa
Eye super suwa kibaba Mia wani na fankudi Edane sebuwa ebeye Onyame nayo Onyame asenuano me boninti o jemi asenuano chesa medi wechirat mesoa wasemia mesoa onyame asenuano me boninti o jemi kavari bipono sona majenkwano ujimi o Pano sona majikwa nujimi nkwa Ofrini mudimu na obabe uajimi Inyaminu ofrini mudimu na odeno nkwa to mami Otone ompainfa watibi atone usu Udane umuni pansesu Seni ebeya Ubetumi ajini penyina Abani patibie mpene umpainfa Kwatibie atune usu Udane uuni pansesu Seni ebeya Ubetumi ajini penyina Onyame asenuano me boninti o jemi mesoa wasemia
Mesoa, Onyame Asenua, Miboninti, Ujeme, Onyami Uye, now I do it in water. Missy Demina, Onyami Wasio. Timo bronya mi ba Yesu Papa uye mami da be wati mi boninti bida wasio na mense memfata uwane sese kami wono ube ujimnya misi dai minna wasio Anka mense memfata Wati be atune usu Udani uni panse suo Sedi ebeya Ubetumi ajini penyina Mesua wasemia Mesua Unyame asemia Miboni nti Ujeme Mesua wasemia Mesua, Onyame Asenua, Miboninti, Ujeme. Abiraba yeri boy Minye enyem preu Abirabon enya kansi entishana Uni obiansi akan Ude etwen kakrabi Nadie ukuranu sumudimpa Ochina bi beba Minye ubetu urusi jumu Abraba yeri boy Inye enyem preu Abrabono enya kansi ntishana uni obiansi akan Ode etwen kakrabi Nadie ukurano sumudimpa Ochina bi beba Inye ubetu urusi jumo Pai suwa kunim die beba Mia wani na fankudi Edane sebuwa ebeye Onyame nayo Dr. Enoch Wati
Wonso so ohoye aye ne fe aye ne pe ena nadom no nti ye de nwom ho adesua yi no eba na wieye na ye wieye no Kota etosu mienu afempem mienu ne aduonu nan no ne Yesu akota no nyina ose ntawtaw die kese no the great controversy ano ne itre dakota nyina so nti minim se sabre waye krado na adesua no nyina no ne animu nsem resi yebusa wo se babu no nyina nyina asempo be pa ne di akotene wo mu a Imoye be na nka wode bema. Yesu nkwaje nhyehyeye no. Asenua no. Ana obeka se miensa no nyina ye no kore. Nanso saa de suade miensa ya ehu hia ne nyina ekowi asempo titiri ba ko bia ehu hia chenso eye ntawantaw de kese no. Arabonum saa asempo yi ewo Bible na fa nyina free Genesis ede kopem eye edisem kamia yese bebia obefa bia saa ntawantawadi kɛse ho asɛm ɛfam ho na ɔsɛ saa ntawantawadi kɛse efraseɛ wɔ soro bra Lucifer ɔte atia etia Onyankopɔn a wɔyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ no na ama yɛhunu ɔhaw ne amanneɛ so ɛdeɛ na wɔdɔ betumi ayama yɛ ɛwɔ saa ntawantawadi kɛse yi mu ɛno na kɔta yi nyinaa yɛbɛsua ho adeɛ na ɛno de yɛn ba de sua edi kan na wɔse the war behind all wars ɔko a ɛhyɛ ako nyinaa akyi no ɛno ɛna yɛbɛsua ho adeɛ mesrɛw sitrase na yɛmmɔ mpaeɛ twɛde amponyame a wadom no ahom brodɔso ɛnɛ nso yɛda wase yiwayɛ yɛkamfo hyɛ odin kronkron animuonyam sɛ ɔsoro hene wanhwɛ mfomsoɔ ɛne mmarato so ne yɛ nnie ne mmom wadom tumi no ahwɛ yɛn so abɔ yɛn ho ban wayi afiri musuo wayi afiri ɛsan pɛtuwuo yaredɔm ne amanneɛ mu wonam wadom tumi so ama yɛde ɛnwom nwoma no mu adesua no aba wieyɛ yafa nneɛma bebree mu a yɛda wo ho nyame ase afei yɛsrɛ wo bɔnefakyɛ nso sɛ woanom yɛya yɛni baabi gyina wadom a ɛnsa dɛnti fakyɛ yɛ na tew yɛn ho afei twɛde ampɔn yɛfiri kɔta foforɔ asie no ma ho nkonkrono ntoa so a ɛnkyerɛkyerɛ yɛn sɛdeɛ daa wadom no ahomɔborɔte nti adesua edi kan yi nso emu nti aseɛ ne ma ba mu ne ahoɔden na yɛde wasɛm bɛyɛ adwuma fa dom yɛn na yɛasrɛ sɛ yɛhonam fam ahiadeɛ nso yɛma yɛn sɛdeɛ wo nyame wadom opɛ ɛne wahomɔborɔte wɔ Kristo Yesu din mu amen. The war behind all wars ɔko a ɛhyɛ ako nyinaa akyi nkaebɔsɛm wɔ adiisɛm ti dumienu nkyɛmu a ɛyɛ nson ne nwɔtwe na ɔko baa ɔsoro Michael ɛne n'abɔfoɔ tu atweaseɛ no so sa no kwan na wɔtweaseɛ no ne n'abɔfoɔ kwan na wɔantumi wɔn nso wɔanya kwan ɔsoro biom amen. Adesua edi kan no ne animu nsɛm no sɛ asɛm bi sɛ nipa taa busa no sɛ Onyankopɔn yɛ papa saa adɛn nti na wiase ɛyɛ bɔne saa ɛbɛyɛ dɛn ɛna Onyankopɔn a ɔyɛ dɔ no bɛma ho kwan ama bɔne bebree aba wiase adɛn nti ɛna ne bɔne ɛbɛ nipa papa so na watwe adesua mu no yɛbɛpeepee mu ahunu ntawantawadi a ɛwɔ papa ne bɔne ntem firi tete no na yɛhyɛ ase afiri ɔbonsam atuate a ɔtee wɔ soro no yɛbɛhwehwɛ bɔne ɛne Onyankopɔn abodwokyerɛ a ɔwɔ ɛwɔ bɔne no ho mu afei Onyankopɔn yɛ ɔdɔ nwanwaso Onyankopɔn yɛsan sɛ ne suban ankasa no ɛne ɔdɔ wohwɛ Yohane nwoma edi kan ti na yɛhyɛ mu nso ne nwɔtwe no a ne yɛn nyinaa ne yɛn nyinaa twɛdi ampɔn no ɛyɛ ɔdɔ sɛdeɛ hu no odiifo Yeremia ti aduasa baako nkyɛmu mmiɛnsa no na wobɛte aseɛ sɛ ɔdɔ ɛnyɛ ɔhyɛ yɛntumi nka nhyɛ ɛna yɛntumi nso ɛnyɛ no mmara wohwɛ ɛyɛ yɛ maame White ne nwoma a wato din Desire of Ages katafa aduonu mmienu no a ɔtwerɛ wɔ hɔ sɛ ɛyɛ ɔdɔ nko a ɛne tumi kanyan ɔdɔ enti sɛ wo kame obi apa ɔtumi no kyerɛ sɛ wo sɛe nea ɛma oni no tumi dɔ na sɛ wo sɛe nea ɛma oni no tumi dɔ no kyerɛ sɛ wo tu nea ɛma obi ɛne tumi gye no kora ho no so ase yɛsom Nyankopɔn esan ne dɔ no nti ebusuafo odi ntaatawadi kɛse a ɛda papa ne bɔne ntem no ho dwuma wɔ kwan bi so a bɔne ntumi mpue ɛwɔ wiase bio sɛ wɔwie ho adwuma di a Onyankopɔn agya kronkron no botaeɛ ne sɛ ɔbɛma wiase nyinaa ahunu sɛ biribiara oye no eye nea eboa na bode enti se yade onyankopon do hwehwe ni wano hwe wiasefa ntawntawde kese da papa ene bone ntem no ho a ema yemu bia rehyimu se no kure bedi nkunim watroso na ebeye saa afebo amen kwesi adade sua ne se okon eba osoro war in heaven asembeni eyede na wasoro babi enyankopon tie ho na hinwa no mu kronkron ho okon timi esi ho adesua yi ebeboaye ose yankenka bi sem tidum yenu che monso kosi nkro a emu ho ene yanka abosem ne hye no obuza se ede na saa kenkan sem yi da na difa fa ahodi a ewo osoro ne bone ahyase ho ebra Lucifer tie atua no akwan horo ba so enna nka onyankopɔ betumi afa ede esi no kwa mama yentie onyame asema di sem tidum yenu nchemu a eye nso kosi nkro no se na okon ba osoro Michael na bofo tu atwiase no sesa ne kon na atwiase no na bofo kon na wantumi won nso wanya kwan wasoro biu na wotu atwiase kese no owodada no a ofre no obonsam ene Satan de odada amama nyina no firi hoto no twene asase so na woto na bofo eka no ho egu hwene din atwiase kese no owodada no a ofre no obonsam ene Satan ni din no ndi so hwa kenka sam no ne yekenka yesesi e kire okon kase bi a ekoso afa wiase nyina ho a eda papa ene bone entem obonsam ene nabofo ene Kristo ekon eyede na bonsam nya abofo ne nada ekwan no so nanso wantumi nti wase woto wono mu firi esoro etweneye na uhwemu a enwanwa paa se osoro ho awo nyankopon bo na de nyina na eye pepepe no okon tumi si ho adentira eye den kura na yei etumi eye ho so onyankopon a oye wodosa no onna bo bonsam a bone ahye no mana ohye wokon no ase ana se onyankopon ankasa wo bo bonsam no bibi techema ndi ebema no ete etua so niema onyankopon de ye bonsam no na ema no ye saa adidifo tresem mamu da ho fan ema ye hunu ba bia bone afiri bae eyi twam tam no ho ema ye be hunu papa ene bone ntam okon a eda ho no wama ya kenkan sem bi no ha ya kenkan de din kan ye odifo Ezekiel tie de onu nwatwe nchemu a eye dumienu kosi dunum na ya bekan odifo Isaiah ti dunai chemu dumienu ekosi dunai no ya hwei odifo Ezekiel tie de onu nwatwe nchemu a eye dumienu kosi dunum no se onipa ba twaturo hene ho kwadwom na ka kire no se Awurade Nyankopɔn sie ni wo de wo ne abode afefe mu de eye nyansa hyewoma wa ho ofe di mu Nyankopɔn turo edi mu na wotie abode abo nyina eye won kata ho bojanambo akratebo ne bowerebo sikaberebo apopu bibirebo ene ahwehwebo hwabo nsramabo ene ahahamono ene sika wompinti ne boma som wanim eda wo bo wo no ene wo siesie wo ye kerubu a wasra no a wakata so na mede wo misi ho Nyankopɔn bepo kronkron so ena wo ojabo ntem ena wo nenam wodi mu wakwan nyina mu efrida wo bo wo ade kosida wo hunu wo mu abusudie no ndi wo hwa kenkan sem wo ya wo hunu se niema Onyankopɔn de bo obonsam na odamufua na woda soronko edi nkomhye ma yɛte ase sɛ na ɔsan wɔ ne a wɔde to dwom ne ho afɛ yie enti na ho afɛ yi ɛdeɛ na de no kɔ wie Nyankopɔn ato no bo ase anwene no saa ama ne ka ne kɔnto tere bi a Nyankopɔn abɔdeɛ mu otumi nwene nipa bi a yɛse ahwene pa nkasa sɛ bi obɛka sɛ bɛrima ni ɔbaa nso a ɔbaa ni yɛse obosi ahoɔfa bi yɛse anantuo ne kon atwitwa ɛne sɛ kyɛ sɛ wohwɛ n'anim kora a ɛnhwɛ tomere bi a saafoɔ no yɛ hantan wɔnom ani tira wɔnom ntɔn sɛneɛ yɛayɔ bonsam sɛ wakyerɛ sɛneɛ ne sutiɛ no ɛno ka ho bi anaa yo yɛnhwɛ woba ɛyɛ odiifo yɛ sɛ yɛti dunan yikyɛ mu a ɛyɛ dumie no kɔsi dunan ɔsɛ ɛyɛ dɛn ɛna ofiri wɔ soro ahwe aseɛ ao nsoroma hyeranfoɔ nti wɔn sɛ wɔyɛ nsoroma na ɛhyerɛn ne han no ɛfɛ adekyeɛ ba ne din no bi no wɔatwa wahwɛ fam wo a wobrɛ amaman aseɛ no ahase na nahantan no hyɛ aseɛ na wo deɛ woka no wakoma mu sɛ ɔsoro ɛna mɛfora korɔ Nyankopɔn soroma no atifi ɛna mɛma mahennwa so asie ahantan na matena ahyiaeɛ bepɔ no so atifi fam asase tifi ano no hɔ atɔn mɛforo akɔmununkum sorɔnsorɔmea mɛyɛ me ho sɛ ɔsorosoro ni na dɔfo no ahantan ani a ɛtra ntɔn ahomasoɔ ahoɔfɛ ɛne nkyerɛ ho ɛna de bɔne bɛhyɛ ɔbonsam itim ɔse Onyankopɔn wammɔ bonsam wammɔ bɔne nda ɔyɛ Lucifer adeɛ ɛfɛ yie wɔse ɔbɔ nsoroma hyeranfoɔ bɔfo a na ne din ɛne Lucifer ɔbɔ saa ɔbɔfo yi wɔ mudie mu nea na ɛka ne mudie ho no ne ɔpaw ho fa wo ho die nea ɛyɛ Onyankopɔn amamu nhyehyɛe a ɛgyina wɔdɔ soɔ na ɛnyina ɔhyɛ soɔ no ne fapem no nti yɛ Nyankopɔn a wɔyɛ ɔdɔ no n'adom mu no wɔyɛ bonsam kama saa ɛna bonsam no wɔ ɔpɛ sɛ wɔpaw nea wɔno ɔpɛ Nyankopɔn ne n'amamuo no nyɛ nhyɛsoɔ obiara wɔ no kwan sɛ Nyankopɔn dɔ no sɛdeɛ teɛ no sɛneɛ ɛde anim nsɛm no de maa yɛn sɛ wohyɛ obi so a na wɔyɛ biribi a ɛnkyerɛ sɛ ɔde ne ho nti ne dɔ no ntumi nyɛ nea na mmom sɛ wɔwɔ ne fa ahodi a saa fa ahodi a ɔbonsam wɔ yi ɛno ne ma a ɔkɔyɛ nea ɔyɔɔyɛ no nye Nyankopɔn ne bɔɔ no kwan bi aso sɛ ɛnyɛ nneɛma a yɛde bɔɔ no na ebi yɛ bɔne da bi ɔno ankasa koma mu ahantan obi bɛbusa sɛ neɛ na ahantan no obi ne megye akyi nye denden ne ahantan no nyinaa mu no adeɛ Nyankopɔn abɔ mu ne firi baa yɛndi Nyankopɔn ɛna ɛyɔɔyɛ saa nneɛma no ntan nhama dwene meme deɛ minim ne sɛ Nyankopɔn asɛm a yɛte aseɛ sɛ ɔbɔɔ no mudie ne animuonyam mu ɔbɔɔ no sɛ adeɛ a ɛfɛ na ɔno ɛpaw yɛ baabi efiri deɛ minnim nti mentwe ho manso mehwɛ Nyame de sɛ daakye na dom no dom me koduru n'anim hɔ a na mene no edi nkɔmɔ a na mabusa no enkosi saa brɛ no deɛ ne ne twerɛ sɛ ma mete aseɛ na megye die sɛ Onyankopɔn ammɔ no bɔne wammɔ no ɔsɛyi mu ɔbɔ no fɛfɛɛfɛ kama bibia na ɔpɛ a ɔno wɔ ɛna wɔde paw sɛ ɔbɛyɛ saa ahantan ne ahomasoɔ sɛdeɛ yɛkenkan yɛ no nti adesua no toa so ma yɛn sɛ bɔne ɛhyɛ aseɛ firi Lucifer so ɛwɔ soro ankasa nti aseɛ bi anim sɛ saa ɔbɔfo a wɔdi mu yi ɛbɛma ho kwan ama ahantan ɛne anibereɛ ɛnya nhini ɛwɔ n'akoma mu no na anyina duru sɛ ɔde bɛte atua kyerɛ sɛ nea wɔyɛ abɔdeɛ no ɛpɛɛ sɛ ɔne Yesu a wɔyɛ Nyame ba wɔyɛ Nyame na wɔyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ no yɛ pɛ enti nidie bi wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ Nyankopɔn ɛsɛ ɔba no nko ara no na bɔnsam hwehwɛ sɛ wonya ɛno nso bie ɛno ho anibrɛ ɛne maa ne te atwea wɔ sɛ Lucifer nia ɔyɛ abɔdeɛ no Nyankopɔn bɔɔ no ɛhwehwɛ ɔsom a ɛyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ no nko ara ɛdea no enti ɔkasa tia wɔ Nyankopɔn ne tumidie ɛde pɛɛ sɛ wɔbɛpere Nyankopɔn na hennwa no na n'atuateɛ no ɛde ɔko ba ɔsoro ɛwɔ petee mu bakyɛ ɔhyɛ hanso ɔse woka great controversy emu ne yɛbɛte nsɛm afiri kratafa hanan aduanan bakyɛ hanan aduɔkronan ne hanan aduɔkron no ɔse ɛwɔ mu sɛ Onyankopɔn nya aboasetɔ pii ɛma Lucifer deɛ nti gyina sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔte atua no a ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmaa ne ho so no na Nyankopɔn etwa no twene onya ne ho abotere tu nofo nanso na ontumi mma no kwan ma ɔmfa ne tuateɛ no ɛnsɛe soro ɔsoro agyinatufo ahodoɔ no srɛ Lucifer enti adɔfo no ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔyɛ bɔne no a ɔsi Onyankopɔn ba no nso ɛkyerɛ no ɔbɔ adeɛ no kɛseɛ na yɛmyɛ ni na tɛntenene ɛne ne mmara kronkron no su a ɛnsesa no na afei Onyankopɔn ankasa de wɔsoro nhyehyɛeɛ asi hɔ ɛno nti sɛ Lucifer ɛsan afiri ho a na ɛkyerɛ sɛ obu ne bɔfoɔ no animtia na ɛde wɔsɛyɛ aba nankasa so nanso kɔkɔbɔ a ɔnam daadɔ a ɛni awieyɛ ne mmɔborɔhunu so de maayɛ no mmom ɛkanyan osi akwan honhom ɛwɔ bɔnsɛm mu kyerɛ sɛ wɔyɛ n'adwene sɛ ontie wakeka akyerɛ abɔfoɔ no nti onim sɛ abɔfoɔ no bɛdi n'akyi na ɔno a wɔyɛ ɔbɔ adeɛ no watu Onyankopɔn aban no agu enti ɔko baa wɔ soro a nene sɛ abɔdeɛ bi a ɔyɛ Lucifer na hantan ne dwa bɛhyɛ n'akoma mu na nidi a ɛsɛ Onyankopɔn bɔ adeɛ no nidi a ɛsɛ fata Onyankopɔn ba no nea obewu gye yɛn nkwa no ɔhwehwɛ ɛsɛ ne nsa bɛka enti wɔse ɔsoro na mɛfra korɔ mɛyɛ me ho sɛ ɔsoro soro ni no mede madwa bɛsi ɔno ne deɛ tifi ɔpɛɛ sɛ wɔkyɛn no nti abɔdeɛ ntumi nsene ɔbɔ adeɛ ma no nyɛ yie yɛtu no fo a wantie no ɛde ɔko ɛbaa wɔ soro na wantimi nti yɛtu no firi hɔ nti wobadwoa da no a wɔse Lucifer deceives, Christ prevails. Lucifer deɛ ɔdaadaa Kristo deɛ wɔdi nkonim ɛkwan bɛɛ so wɔsɛ nti aseɛ bi anim sɛ Lucifer saa ɔbɔfo a wɔdi mu yi ɛbɛma ho kwan ama hantan ɛne anibereɛ ɛnyɛ nhini wɔ n'akoma mu na ɛnyini duru sɛ ɔte ne bɔfoɔ so atua Satan ahantan no edin ntere bi a wotie Satan ene na hantan enyini koduru pete mu atuate kyerɛ sɛ afei deɛ sɛ bika sɛ pete mu atuate nka Nyankopɔn kasa na wapahin abɔfuo no nyina anim ɔbɔ Onyankopɔn kɔ adutie o sɛ ɔyɛ sisifoɔ na wɔmfa pɛpɛɛpɛ yɛ nya dwuma ɔde n'akyi nyegyia no ɛne kwadubɔ no ɛsan abɔfoɔ no nkyerɛ sɛ wɔnam abɔfoɔ no mu ma mepɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ adeɛ bi nso wɔ ha ebi yɛbɛka sɛ wɔnam abɔfoɔ no mu nti bi a yɛhyia wɔ asɔre ne nipa bɛɛ sɛ asɔre ha bi a Ghana korɛ dɔɔso ɔmo dɔɔso pa yɛsi bi a 3000 de bɛkɔ asɔre dɛm wɔ soro hɔ saa ma wobɛti a ɔse sɛ Onyankopɔn efiri soro ba abɔfoɔ mpimdu ɛka no ho mpimdu buburugya koto no sɔre no enti abɔfoɔ a ɔbɔnsam enya wɔnom ho kwa na nyɛ yɛbɛka sɛ apem bi mpem du bio na wɔnom dɔɔso ɛna wɔnam wɔ mu monhwɛ nti papa yi wagye tumi nyinaa taa n'ani ase a ɔno nko ne ɛkoto sɔre no yi nti yɛ ne kwan so no a kyerɛ sɛ adɔfo nom nea ɛde kɔ wie ɔhaw ɛne amanneɛ ɛde ɛba Satan ɛtuateɛ no nti wɔsɛ yɛnkenkan ɛde sɛm ti dum yɛno nhyɛmu ɛnan no ɛdeɛ na saa kenkan sɛm yi ɛda na ɛde fa Satan ne nnaada atumi ho abɔfoɔ no mu dodoɔ sɛn ɛna wɔhwe aseɛ ɛwɔ natoro a odi fa a onyankopɔn ho no emu ase na wɔde ne dua ɛtwe wɔ soro nsoroma nkyɛmu mmiɛnsa mu baako na wɔtoto gu asase so na ɔtwe aseɛ no bɛgyina ɔbaa ɔbɛwo no anim na sɛ ɔwo a wamene ne ba no nti yɛsan aba ne tera mu bio ɛberɛ a ɔko ba soro no na ɛsɛ sɛ abɔfoɔ no esi gyinaeɛ berɛ a bonsam te atua kyina atia onyankopɔn no wɔde fɔrefɔre abɔfoɔ no nti no na ɛsɛ sɛ wɔnom nso si gyinaeɛ nti yɛbɛka sɛ abatoɔ edi kan ɛbɛkɔ so gyinaeɛ a na wɔn mu bɛsie ne sɛ wɔbɛdi Kristo anaa Lucifer akyi keka na wɔyɛ ne campaign no na wɔse ɔko no a yɛka sɛ baa soro so sɛ kura na ɛsiteɛ na yɛ nipadua mu ko anaa adwene mu ko anaa ne mmienu abusuafoɔ yɛnim emu nkyerɛkyerɛmu nanso ɛsan sɛ twerɛsɛm anka nti na akodeɛ no yɛ nipadua mu a ɛnam so ma awieɛ no wɔtu Satan ɛne n'abɔfoɔ efiri soro adesua yi ɛbɛn mu ama yɛate aseɛ saa sɛ ɛkɔwie sɛ wɔtu wɔnom firi soro ma wɔnom ba asase so di a yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ ɛfa bi no na ɛyɛ honam ko ɔsɛ na wɔanya kwan ɔsoro bio enti sɛ yɛka sɛ penche Satan ɛne
ago, promised to come back and take care of us. Many years are gone by now, still no sign of you.
Remember me, oh Lord. Daddy, remember me. Ebusia, memo wakwa babi.
Many years.
Emerson say was a and discussion no ede ehihye so.
You were married again.
Fasa kwanya we so na bomode ansa obefre obi na obi so afro obi na obi so afro obi na wetimi de wafidie no de ato KJ radio. Obetimi adjoin live on Facebook KJ radio, YouTube KJ radio and also KJ TV, all on YouTube and Facebook. Or download the amazing app on Google Play Store. Just download the app, log in and listen to us. Share with friends and family as well. Remember me. But enche, my member, my boafo, and I say, my guest, my mama kwabana, yemfa ene discussion no enche so. Diodi kain, me am so for mommy. I am what me can say I'm a taka so for mommy wow shout to me say no etwa yi pa ya nene ono won kasa wo studio ha no mo so for mommy me mo akwaba
ye nua
pacho udin
me din de Charlotte Kwache Ameya
aha anti Mrs. Charlotte Kwache Ameya yeah. And I feel so abawa no so ye wagene red we show screen so binyaba Pacho Udi.
Victoria Ijewa Boafo.
Victoria, all right. And after Yanim, Yasori Penny, on the Yanana Waha. Aha. And he Oshas so Kasa. But either for the purpose of the show, Udin will be or ye new to the channel. You Udin. Okay, sorry, Penny, Philip, J. All right. For and your discussion, and I said, yeah, training say you be discussing how to spice up our relationship. I mean, Shasi fee Mrs. Charlotte Ameya Honomo. When you the Onsaka the topic to discuss how to spice up your relationship. Then I didn't kind about dream first.
Medase. The bar me timini say spies no cry no I say anything. Enti me yem faton bi say ye mai wo fie na wo ye aduane a e wo se wonya bibia wo de begu aduane ma aduane na tuhwa
Na ye de yi.
Ha enti eno ne ade a e ba metim ti say in our relationship mo e den na e wo say ye de ka ho e ma your relationships etuhwa e ye fe na ye anije na ye akono na ma amanfo so envie enti de e ba metim no
The about 3 minutes. Okay. Minyaba Vic. The same question to you.
I have almost the same similar reaction as her. However, maybe some may say, then what relationship actually needs to be spiced up? Then that kind of relationship is not one that is filled with abuse or disrespect or anything that is not worth living in. In spicing up our relationship, we must also be concerned about the kind of relationship we are talking about here. For some relationships, they do not need to be spiced up. Some you need to get out. And so I am sure, what we'll be discussing here are relationships that are worth being spiced up.
Some we need to get out. I'm sure at the end of the show, we know the ones to work out and then the ones to spice it up. As a Benny Philip, the same question. Okay, as a business the topic, how to spice up your relationship. What says are the way you're then needing to about drink first?
Michia, a chief for near her for. The radias said, was I Mohammed for floor about 2 beam. Now, our real moon see, you know, you're gonna acquire a whole row be. Me person ke yen kan bibi kakra wo Jeremiah 6:16.
Okay.
Na me mfa mo asem keto bi tofa brief na fe yen to aso. Jeremiah 6:16. Me sister big betimi abo amia. Ke be me de pa. Jeremiah 6:16. Ana se me so fo betimi support me nso a. E bia ya brofo no say mani ji ho pa.
Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16. Stand in the ways and see, and ask for the old path. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Ma me dase. Amen wa ha.
Amen.
O say Ewurade sie ni. Mun ko gina ekwan so. Na mun hwehwe, na mun musa tete atempon no. Openi ya ka tete atempon ate ase.
Yeah.
On tia say what is atempon mu ni say.
Tete atempon bu weni ahwe nyoma weja no mo ede hyase.
Great. Enti kanono ye kan o papa ye kan o sen. Ye kan o maami a ye kan uni.
Uni. Yeah.
Aha, nti uni ne o sen. Ni omo de hyase no. Spices are all kan ho asem ne na ewu mu no. Me maami sofo e kan no. O kan ediane ho de. Be wo ye enkwan pa na de prekase tumu ase ne etuhua no. sɛ yɛfa tete atempɔn no so a na sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo spice wawareɛ yi a ɛkwan bɛn na wofa so a in fact ne yɛdi kan a mɛka ne sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ woprotecte awareɛ no because nkwan no a woyɛ no womfiti prɛko pɛ mfɛ ngu gya no mu wode silver bɛsi so nti silver ne protecte nkwan no meboa yes nti wode ma memfa nsi hɔ ne ɛwɔ hɔ no dɔɔso meka sɛ metoa so a mɛkɔ akyiri nti wode memfa nsi yɛ yaa.
All right. Meda wasi yi. Ene ma me sound so bra me Mrs. Charlotte me ya ho no. Me question maybe say we di kind no. What are some common signs that a relationship or marriage need to be spiced up?
Dedi kan say ya ware ebetu hwa na ye fa say dem di kan na. Ade ehu hia yie pa eyobuo respect.
Okay.
Se obuo eni aware mu a aware no enko yie ana se obi na obi kra etwe mpena eno so se obuo ni mu a saa mpena twe no ntimi enko nanim nti obuo eyade a ehu hia yie pa ewo ya aware mu ana se ye mpena etwem ena fe so de etoso biom se obenya empathy ama wo ho na wanya biso ama o partner empathy ne se ode wo ho ehye obi tibia a owom nti obebisa ho se medidi me partner atem ewo nipam na oni akono soso edidi watem ewo nipam bia susu ampa se eyewo a anka ebeye oda na ba cho se yate ase sa nti ewo se yenya tema ema ye ho ana se bia onyonko no o partner ne ewo tebia bi mu no fa ho ewura sa tebia ne mu na hwe se tebia me kunu ekom ana me girlfriend ekom ana me boyfriend ekom ana me yiri kom ewo se wo de wo ho ehye sa tebia ne mu na wo feel sa oya na bibiku a ekoso wo onipa ko na brabo mu sa time ye sa eno so eboa ema ya ware ana say your relationships ekoso afi so ma memfa ba ko nkan ade ba ko a ehu hia yie pa eso ne say yen kasa mu ya kasa ehu hia ebi mu wo ho a ogina abonten kra na wa frɛ he no eye hwan unidin
okay
o bible was ono so frɛ ne he no wa frɛ ne he na ama he no onya te he ne pa onim sɛ ye ono a media ye mfato em sɛ ye ware foforo ye kɔ ya danfo bi ewedi na wala bɔne ɛna osofo maame bi eba in fact na mikunu ompe se me ma ne pet name nti edin a opa ne se me frɛ ne kwadwo ana se dani
the local one
and
so your local international
sa pepepe
okay
nti ye gyan wa ye di nkomo na so for maame ne ko bisa mikunu se o me wo ye na so o me gyan ye mienu ye ni pet name se de nkrofo a friend nti usually o frɛ me auntie nti abonti mo o frɛ me auntie no. In fact, so for my no a surprise. I said, Charlotte, I know couldn't offer auntie. And I'm so of mammy. And in fact, she felt so bad. Now Phyllis said, be a mikuno a boomy and nimtia, and I'm not catching so debbie. A dear young cassa yaji atum say a quiet befaswa. Ye befray but the American is a boom more homo than a did the attempt. A walk around enough for more cry now or town.
And yet
sa inti se ya ma obuo ama aware mu ana say your relationships mu a ema ade ne enye fe ema na nya akono ti dem kan.
All right and yet ma men call Vic wonomo we ana maba asopen you obi baby say how important to keep the romance alive in long-term relationship or marriage.
Before I answer your question, I'd like to say that relationships in general are hard work. Whether
Really?
whether you are in a friendship, a normal friendship, a work relationship, a church kind of relationship, and then of course romantic relationships, they are all hard work. You need to put in a certain level of effort. It is even more difficult when you are dealing with a romantic one, because now you have people's personal feelings there and vulnerabilities, and so you have to be careful. Now, talking about intimacy, right? That was your question, right?
Yes.
Good. So, intimacy goes way beyond sex, as we know. There's a lot of things that comes to play. However, in marriages, people do what they are supposed to do in marriages and dating. I don't know how that happens, but when after dating for a very long time, or even for a very short while, when they enter into marriages, then the intimacy aspect begins to dwindle. Na sort instead saying ka niema omuye ya enhance their relationship during the courtship period. Of course, minus sex, because we do not agree. Of course, I do not agree that you're supposed to be, having sex in relationships. So minus sex, any form of intimacy you had during the courtship period, it should even be more when you get married. However, we do not see these things. Now, talking about people's sexual life, that will be in marriage. Most Christians, especially, do not feel the need to perform so well. Christo ni ba on person obey your friend say Jamai Bonnie in quote. Meanwhile, you are married, you see, and there are so many people who are 10, but they have no idea what an orgasm is. But who are worried, right? And if you're unfortunate and then you meet someone who has had fun way before the marriage, now say over our renim and you're not performing well in that way, then you have an issue. And I might be because that person has had a certain level of exposure. When the person comes into the marriage, the person has a certain level of expectations as well. Say, I will say, and I will say, and so when you're not getting that, you have issues. And so in spicing up your intimate life, in a sexual aspect, in spicing up that aspect, you should seek for help if you are not really getting it. There's no shame in it. And then there are people who say they are shy. You've been married and you are shy. What is the point? You see, you should go all out for your spouse. Obi wo hokra on spanky mufami born in Chemi. Say be unborn a year to crada. They've been married for a very long time. They don't even play that way. You see. And Obi wo I don't know, but it's some way. And then you should talk. You see,
Okay.
Communication is a very important aspect of any relationship you are in. For you to build a very good intimacy with somebody, it's the very first point of contact is communication. The things you say and how you say them. So, you do not really mean it in the wrong light, but it will be taken out of context in the wrong light because of how you presented your case.
Your case.
You get me? In relationships and marriage, let us be a bit considerate of each other's feelings, and especially in the sexual aspect in marriage. Again, in marriage, we should go all out for our partners because, worry. I don't know, so feel free.
All right. As opening Philip, my member hold with the same question. How important it is to keep romance alive in long-term relationship or marriage?
Because that's what can boom.
Okay, so how important to keep romance alive in long-term relationship? Kwambe nso ne be fa so a ebitimi keep odo ache anase yaware ache no kwambe nso ne be fa so ebitimi keep enije ni wom forever.
Me da say bra opinion. So we oba na pese wukun enije no pa ni di kan yobu. And obi fe say obu eye edin a ode be mani kunu. Baby, ukunu wadane na kola di ukunu obedi disa. He fre ukun nibura. Yan kan quotation bi. Ephesians 5:22. Dienti American say free ukun miura. If you say uti no. Oba bi mpesa obete sa word way. Adentina mi tini mi kunu. Ti ni Bible na eka 22 ne say. Eyere no mi sister mpacho be kan brofo ma mi kan twi no. O say eyere no mommra mo ho ase. Emma moara mukunu no. Se mo ye ma ewurade. 2023 ne say efiri say okunu ye eyiriti. Ahana mpese obi anti ase. Efiri say okunu eye oyiriti. Ma me nto aso kakra. Se Kristo enso ye asafo no eti no. Me point no me dey see her. Me sister mo me obrofo no kakra. O de won kan see 23 no. 22-23.
Ephesians 5 verse 22 and 23. Wives. Quotation. Wives. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body.
Okay.
Minu aba me da se. Na osofu mame eka bibi se nikunu ewo din bi o de frɛ no. Me maka kire me yire se din bi nu no mfemfrɛ me. Ada Mr. J. Ana Miura. And main kind no odin o use na Mr. J.
Apart from these two names.
Me pɛ edin bia me nkoye me D because me pɛ din ani bebre. Me nkoye me babe because me nya babe we de ba collab ko. Me dey say no kind I don't know. Baby. Na ukun adane akwara.
Oh, come on.
No, you see.
There were assume. The entina me ne mo kan quotation say mo me en kai tete atempon no.
Never honey so.
Nanya wo.
Ade bi wo hono a eye wadwen say wo de spice wa de no bet ebetimi asai no.
Kwa kwan be so.
Ekwan ni bi say me yoba na me ka kire mi kun say mi wura me chenzo yo hene. Mema dano me ka kire wo say nyame bo be ma bi adikanfo.
Okay.
Yes, nyame bo be ma bi adikanfo. Enti aware mu no yenhwe yie e na yamfa ye degree ankom ebe bre yase. Bra peni so e condition no.
Okay.
Me pay condition there, but wait, as a me heat.
All right.
O degree e wura aware mu a esai niema whether sika wo ho ana sika ni ho esai niema enu nti ense ye ma ahobrase e ba ware no ne edi kan sane churosem no aka no so pese wa ware ye hwiam pa unhia prekese uhia ntoboase abotre ene odo ne bema aware no agina edi ahoro a ye de tototototo yakunum di no faso bi ani so
but ede
emfaso e ni so ne se se wo ma wukun se oye uwura anase uti e wa aware no ma ani die no e wo high se obeka babe
Adam bacho
okay enu ye na mafo brofo me de ene meti no enti na me say mon kai tete atempon no go back uma me say no ware hwe unim enne enamafo aba pa ukotu obi so obi asebu ni kun awore be ho me
chance na mu ayenko
me maame oni me papa ntre say me ka cho say me di 20 years ansa na me hu me papa
yes
nanso yes still me ni me papa ho agro me maame ni kun a wokọ ware no oyi ni chokmo ni kama enti me maame ni oya ne say onu nko ani plate obi didim obi ni dim onfa ma hoho obi ani de me papa plate nko na wokọ a wahyehyɛ diane no e de nwura fita kataso asi papa no ho etore bi a papa ne ba oni e ba ne sa na ye good aba so papa ne ba oni but papa ne ba oni no oni ni nku onya abotre ebusa no na aden no so na minim se me ba fie late enti no mididi ye nti fa che me ahun se ne ma na ko no but enne so for maame teme nchen me nua ba victim nchen wo bedu anadwo no wa ani a wo case
asemaba na adena
o wie no abefra babe
but adena obema so wonim se undia adena obema no ase na daje because remember
it doesn't change anything me na me use can how ne saying
but abi when now use can do die when now use can do but now also ase na ho de no de aye
it doesn't change anything na dia no ye ne kola na nya bia di me dia ne me pepa ye ne ade ache so eya busa me yere abu fra me yere na busa no me ono dia ne na ade ache so a me ana me ko kitchen ko heat na me di ansa na mako
eda ma me bisa question we imagine say my yard ama one damase how sure are you I will do that same thing for you again?
Oh, as a daddy who here.
The same thing applies to the food because if you eating your wife food, telling the wife that you appreciate her effort. So if you don't appreciate the effort by eating the food and saying that oh medidi will feed, then you don't respect the effort.
Emani dear Diana na oh boano amana Tony from Wadaka. Tie me. So what Timasia? And yes, I may condemn you near man.
Okay.
But as I say, what Tiasia. Ukunu efre juma traffic inti wabedu fie 10. When is the sister fufu no awon only. Oh boana na ase wubran.
I think that is where he's not getting us. He insists to say Adrian only.
Good.
But at 5 p.m. So when him so ever feel later, you know. Because maybe at the time you are not done wrapping up the things that was away, right?
Good.
It's thankfully we have phones. Florica said, oh, me inja mediane. And kola no di blah blah blah. Of course she will serve the kids. But oh ebia men serve me and me inja mediane fashe free gym because I wouldn't be eaten. Me baby do na ade asa. Me da ase. Simple. She doesn't. Son, you see, it's communication. It is
exactly.
The way, but you do not expect, say, or one cash and And as a matter of fact, we do feel after 10. Now you've not even notified your spouse, say, we're late. Can you call another issue? You know that.
Big issues, of course.
And so now what's up? My excuse is say, blah blah blah, indifferent. Until the woman say, and then check. Don't even stay up for me. Obo or chairman ni kunuba mani didi ansana wada. There are people like that. Obi so better ni kunu micro better. I don't know whichever system people run in their homes or whichever one you are running. Friend catch and say, I will be late today. Enja me diane. Ochina me kami dieshi edi. Period.
Openi mon kai tete tempono me ma me bekasa. Me pese me ma me kasa.
Okay.
Mon kai tete tempono. Me nyi bia de afa na me wo me 40s plus. Na then time no na me ma me unkura phone. Me bank na me tu phone akoma ma me. Nti me papa na me nim so ne me maame wo ho no nya me papa nkasa wo me ka se me papa me hu no me di 20 years na oye painter onu nso nkura phone nti na dia no communication be ye dan aba hwe yedu empempenso bi a esese emma no eboa protect omukun won se dia nti me du fie sisia ne ntokwa ya aba wo because one man frɛ ene phone abanti man frɛ hwe unim aware ye ade bi a nyame ani ko ho bonsam so konkon ho enu nti se oye oba esese opɛ kwan papa bia so a protect aware no emuni ba kuni ene adidie ho ade ya mekan be man wa yiska all right one wa dia ne asi ho ebi a bibinti ebi asama asetena ni phone kura obi ahwim but odu fia first thing adan one frame na unia dia na dia na ontie na no asem on say ni adenete but e wunya abotre na opie ya ukoshia no agene back oh mira na adan wa chesa oh mido enya hwio na me boss ma me ko meeting bi ni ade me wie na me phone kura na adum nti me frɛ wa enye ye nti coffee bi e wo ayi ho na me nya kakra na me twae ohun wakuma bufu ni nyina but enem ma aba no ni wo befu because woman na say na energy on yin say unso wa yire ho anu apeska dia to fie ho no
but Eda onim say you see send your work no nanka ebede but these are some of the things a day sanyoman I think say this sanyoman ba because when you keep on repeating the same thing, what do you think will happen? Because every day you give excuse, not 1, 2, 3, 4, and ababe ade awotaye. What do you want the woman to do?
Bra penny and say hey, some to also yes sir, and say hey because suddenly happen me nya me chop money you.
No, but I know the kind of say me no want dream because unja chop money ni. But you are married. And the two shall become one. So you communicate together. So if you tell me, say you feel like you be a wako jumawa brain where you did that and you don't find a nice way to communicate to your wife, say a boy be a 6, na se me maya eduane na me fa bi nsimi ho. One communicate sudden, but you keep on repeating yourself, say my bad late intimindi, just like that. And you are say you chop money. We should remember, not you say, oh, yisikana the at one, just say you are doing your duty as a man. But the things that two of you do together will make the relationship or the marriage.
Say bibi say oben we diane si ho ana say bibi. Because me di kan ka kire wo say me aduane a me pepa ye mo. Enti se me yira no aduane na ma ani na ensay na ade achi na me di a say bibiana.
I say baby, but so for me asresa.
Me pese me ma me kasa.
So for me asresa.
Me kasa because me unim. Your point pa na me ka kire wo no. Hwe entokwa bebrebe a esi fie nyina di enti be ma bia didi amanafu adoa. Yes, ma me nka no kore nkire wo. Hwe ye nuanom ma no ye yire no wo ho. Ekwa bi so eye omo se omo boa yen. Emre bi mi dia mi ka kire me yire se me sra wa dia na wa ma o se me pese wo ho ye fe na ayi your friends me nse no mo hu a omo hu se me hwe wo ye na me se ma me sra wo eye ku na wu kumi no eye fu adaka na pese me onse no mo eto wa hu adia ni bi wo ho no mo a sochi sa no emo yen so ati ase
no ne yesen ya wo pe wo de
no yesen ye me pe me de
so you communicate to your wife
but tie as I say wo hu se ukunyin na didie no ense se sugar dawson ense se enchine dawson be wo pa enchine no wo pese wo kun ya wo hu se na fu asase edoa enso yes still wo protect no so ade no wa se won koso ni wo hu ade bi wo ha aware no hu emma ewuro no mu pre ni dawson pa ye because be ma no se ne bible kan wo be san wani fifire na ade ahwe oba nso be bre wo na awu na say no matter no see what men can do better until na ma bebere ebre wasase so no because what done nyame asem no so when you say who your ba na who play who role dia wo de koso play e dia no na wo kun ani a wo de ne say where you chop money wo de no.
All right, but who say Mrs. Charlotte am your wasser sir. I'm quite surprised DJ was baby. So mommy, why you aduane? What bomodin aye aduane? So far bafie. I say emreko mindi send ebe yo
so for akotro bia wale yo sa ama mreko mama mpacho kasa mama
me de be free tete atempo na elder say yensa ankofa
yes ankofa okay
tete atempo no na ye maame mo omunya adwuma na ye na mafo ayabe ye working class women ye adwuma me for instance baby amete me kwa adwuma e wo gbawe SDA hospital imagine say me to car free akogbawe aba na maba be no aduane na sofo akache me say oko obi wedding ade asante onidi number 1
bobone ma bia
another day oko ha onidi number 2 another day oko baby onidi number 3 without any form of communication. Oh, ebia medofo ene de baby a me come late into no aduane a ebia memfa medin enka. Say aduane a ensay te say the elder ka say eye mo a banku a emutu a me ni issue. Ba say mekwa aba abedi a woka wo su bedi fufuo na ma wo fufuo wa ama fufuo ade chan be ndey.
Eno your special request. Unim de nja make us
special.
Yes, aware no.
Oh, elder me sing elder nyabotre.
Okay.
Media woka Amount. Nowhere near ne. Another day, unni. Another day, unni. To be sincere with you. Okay, say me move for man. I any weekday, woofie. I'm in the so woofia. On a working day, okay, say me move for member.
Period.
I'm telling you. To be sincere with you.
And I saw paying.
Rapping.
But you're sure, say, okay.
No cry na make
Mami nkasa.
Okay.
Media waka baako. Mienu.
Ne ya.
Miensa.
Ne ya.
Eye mo ameni hawo. Eye banku ameni hawo. Eye tizet ameni hawo. Eye omutu ameni ha. Me akora mpesi akora de ade acha na ototo ho a eno na mepe.
I love that.
So what I say? But de aduane a ye ntimi mfansi wo ma de nchi so. Na my young prince elder for how long? Eni ebetimi aye adwuma we.
For how?
Na me di kan no tete ya ma me mo mu nya adwuma. Why a housewife? Enti eni okoba ahe kora ote ho otwen no. Hwe distance a mekava. Akwa aba. Abeye aduane. Tete no na telephone ni ho. Ba we de nyankopon adom. Eni akwasi broni adaro ma.
Communication is easy.
Communication. Enti enne ye key. So ma sa barrier ne e break ya. Eno na di issues ba. Sampa so phone adum. Enti upache sa unim oyere ana ukunu number of head. I'll bet me a colleague be me pacho. Mami pass on a message to my wife.
My beautiful
so what
wife.
I say? Na sa unye way. Na kwa say eya ye usuban ene ochina adechia. Oh come on.
Songong.
No.
It's not going to happen.
I have something to say.
Nothing.
All right, but before you can also join the conversation. You can call 0597 21 6270 0597 21 6270. You can also call and then share your thoughts.
Na ever so can be say oye aduane a na watu pono na de lays akata so. Ene ye mema na aba na nyomu nyina na pesa o. Owo okra oye aduane kra wogina wo nchen e wo kitchen ho. Ye no no ankasa wate na ade. Sa wate ase. Onu ati mete na ade. O ebia obeka cho so. Akata so na wasa nsu esi wo na ahohoro ne nsa ama na oti ne nchen na odidi na opepa na nim man eno de ye obi ma omo yesa ene obi so beka se de ye obi fie yie no eno so ese obi fie enya mema nyina na pese obeto ne pono oba bi wo so a onim ye ebia na ne fie sa de ne bi ni ho eye de nyina ye didi e wo dining table na se ye aduane na si ho ye de akosi dining table so obi ande hye ne de ba se ye san akotete ate bo ba be bisa se o partner no ope no ana sa opede a me ya amawo ba se wo mpe no na apeye na mafo de bi ye de aduane be kwa akosi ho ana me ankasa me de hye wo kitchen na de abro na wadidi a me ya amawo ba se wo ambie wa no anka se me paacho asumasi anaso benten me de maduane a medi fasi table so sansu osi hu fanwera kata so betena me chen minidi medidi abome nkombo wanka na ne pa kono sunim na ono ti ne baabi twen so ono de waye aduane awie wo de ane se obekọ kitchen akote eno nyina form of communication sa wanka manipa na ehu de a ene de sa lapses ebeba
minya ba Vic.
Right. So no two marriages are the same. Tenors of Mame Kayan. What works best for Biawari no ebegu obi there. Elder Kasano, his emphasis was like something if you know where you can so where you chop money. What if you say you lose your job and I'm the one providing that money? It's been my way in Indiana. You will still eat. You get me. And you know, and second and Saba, ye boy who just communicate. After marriage, the pivot of marriage is not hinged on the woman. I don't know why anybody will be free say oba na wo so hwema ware agina na say ono na sede ne say aware be yare ha mo kasa ware ni be ya agina man so titiriu You see, you're multi-cancer. But marriage is between two people. Two people who must be intentional about their acts in the marriage. Because obasu yenipa. Yeah. Bible say obaye bema se soboafo. One kase obaye bema ni slave. Those are two different things. However, most people forget I don't know, it's not really forget, but who the difference between what submission is and what slavery is. It's like they cannot really differentiate between the two because sometimes I don't get it. Because Woyeri is an absolute human being as you bear man. What am I saying? Yeah. And so sometimes you have to be considerate in the things you do. Sense of mamika. So on nobody already I'm telling you the truth. I won't do it. Maybe they call my shit moody are fine, but anyway.
So your husband tells you, I want Tim. You are saying that you are going to do much.
Hello.
Hi.
No. What is wrong? Na mean to me India working. Let's say mean to me India. Minima working. They machine mo never call.
So
we end fufu on a weekend when you are there. You see, do not burden each other in marriage. I say when I'm a person maker, do not burden each other. And start we con and start we yaba. What's my son? So yari, won't you help? Obama yediane with yari nina. And so you should know the weaknesses of your spouse and chip in to help. But tell you into me India waka. Say chesa ube wona waka. Anameboa. Into nobody before on a weekend. Anyway, I also want to say as an elder Bible.
There's a no. Maybe a
I'm deviating from what we are talking about. Nipani bi wo omomma and adane aware. You see, when people begin to give birth, now muri if you say omomi enu na omo ware. On say nyankopon or say it is not good for man to be alone before he said be fruitful and multiply. It means companionship is the fundamental reason why God gave marriage, not procreation. It is a worry not a one way. Say no, still I say I worry. It's no, you don't make your partners lonely in marriage. But or you're very lonely. You see, or you actually people give then they give all the attention to the kids. Into be so go omanyi nkolane efifie. They don't even want to mean bon komobium because they are no longer friends. Because now mother ageni now in nkolane so. Look, plan date nights with your wife. Say who nisika go on a stroll. So you're in Sanamonante na the muntu mpasa, right? Muntu mpasa. Just walk around and talk.
Okay.
Don't make life all about your kids. Yeah. Plan trips. So go any job munya say be a wedding normal call wedding maybe. Aside that, omutifie 24/7. We call we aba. You see, routine. When you do routine things, they become. But in a particular way for a very long time, you lose interest in it. I said, oh yeah, because I was so yeah. But that is not the point. Our year is supposed to be enjoyed and not endured. What am I saying?
Enjoyed.
But not endured. You do not endure marriage. You're miserable. We become better people. You get me? And so our real mama when ninja. So when ninja, then you find out what is not making you happy. Obi wa obeko say be elder no akwa ba be baba 9. Me so me buy 8 me so my bread. Eti obi in a week I want to make 3 sentences subscribe to each other because we ba we have that de akra life obi akọ. Eti no time for each other. Just they are okay. Obi answer Daniel boni bia ware no obi amu ejamai obi anye say the marriage is okay, but the marriage is stagnant. That is what I want to say. You get it. Make time for each other.
There's no spices in the marriage.
Thank you. Spend quality time with each other. Do not give room for other people. I won't say sometimes when a person becomes lonely, so why you cannot be lonelier, you begin to find solace in other people. Sometimes it starts as a harmless thing. Has some an emotional connection with somebody. But now, I'm crying or catch any colleague be at work. On any bonk now, and you make because now that is where the person finds solace. It's no longer in you, and that's why but your marriage has become too routine. Ain't
there's nothing
the
new.
Person exactly. You see, ain't find time. Weekends you find senior man yeah, you find yet to me any records na beach. free. Kotena hona mo mpe kakrobi. You don't have it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Do you get me? So movie night bi ankwala ne da. Na ne muti movie hona mo hwe na mo sresre na mo. In fact, you say kokonsa die pa ta wari okoso ya na kokonsa koso pa be mani o. You muti bi ni kokonsa the whole world. You see, it is that thing kitchen your ba nko adia. You get me? Obema ko kitchen hobby. Oh, you try and to some teacher Jane. Sometimes you can bond, you see. But your man never be gender based. What's here say? It's a time when you might keep it in their bond, no. You don't know into rules. So be my dear kitchen. But meanwhile, call no ma. Now we did those who now in chinigum. Then you are talking. It's just beautiful. What you say? I worry and ye mirror. And I me na what you say? You are friends. So that when the feelings go, you see, you will not always have that butterflies in your stomach and what. But when the feelings leave, that kind of friendship is still there.
Okay.
I mean, you're sure someone worried for 50 years and they still feel those butterflies. No. But the friendship that they have built, for like a now for giddy. That is the and I here respect as I penny. You see, they say you move man or you move member be more because my dream say man here, member dear you get me. But the Bible say Barbara was not be man do. As a matter of fact, love is submission. So what's your brasa it is submission. It is a wood or you are equally submitting. And as a way submitting she really loves you. Are we there? Yeah. So you are not complying with God's rules, you are obeying. But most people just want to comply. And that is wrong. You have to obey. And by obeying, you discover so many things. It is a beautiful thing to get married. What am I saying? And so let's not make it legalism. Say, nyakopon si say, na misu minye say, enti very pain. That one.
That one on the
Be versatile, be flexible, be open to change. What you say? And be your best self. Ma when you can also make your partner happy.
All right. You can also join the conversation. 0597 21 62 70. 0597 21 62 70. Mrs. What are some of the things that men do in marriage that destroy the bond between the marriage, the bond between both of you?
Nina enka emwano se de di kan se obema wambu oyere a oyere omu enti se obuo wo hɔ a emaware no esipi ememe bo a se de yenu afik edi kan no nadwen eye ne se he is the head of the family enti bibia was say ono na bema go ahead say ade we wa chese bema na ama ho kwan say ya wo ba no uni say
o so oh yeah
sa pepepe enti in fact ade ni nyina ye obuo se obema ummo oyere a ebedru be oba no bebu bedru be no oba no so obesoro because obuo de bia ye kan say yes respect reciprocal ubu no so ebu sa wona na nkasa yie ubu nanimtia ewo nipa mu a dakoro nipa mu a watea no ono so betea wo back ewo nipa mu because ade a uye wo fie waya de pia bonten empanyimfo eka say mensuo ta ponjene a oje wo dakoro ebetai no na waje wo ewo abonten ono de no de oye pa yebeka se oba no omu ade but eyewo na waya na pile up na fe de ameno nti wo so no so opushi babontin nti ade a zine medi kankan ade a wo susu se obidi ye wa enye wo de no ensese wo de ye wo nko tese emema ne bi wo ha minim se de scriptures no said the omo etiase
Etiase
say
pa.
he is the head of the family. Nti ene wakata wo so nyina. Obu okra elder said the waka no ono na yi chop money o. But ono na beka say ene aduane wei na mepese yedi. Nti di ono aka no sa wo po sa wo mpo e wo sa wo noa sa aduane ko no.
Say no de me na me yi nti me na ese me che.
No. Una we yes me so na me no.
But me am yi no. I say me kire say me pe.
Dabi.
Kotodwe na say me pe yi.
Wo pe kotodwe. Na me so me pe kotodwe.
You find a way, but make sure I get mine.
You see? Ne da wanya bi.
Unidi. Ada wanya bi.
Da wanya sika ni. Na me di me sika ya eno so be ende.
Exactly. You see.
No.
You see,
ade ni say meji.
My ya mane nye say.
Ade a me nya bi yi no.
We
find our way around.
Which way? Enti eno na me mayi me sika na eno so ba be ka kire me say aduane we na wo pe chenchenche eno na wo pe. Enti me nya ma wana.
Opa wo do kunu de. Wo say wo ye.
Be ma wo do kunu de.
Be ma wo do wo yire so. Wo so so tie wo yire asem.
No, but Eda.
Me wa how?
But baby mate. As a man person woman. But
so one on my okwa momo.
Eda ba me bisa wa say
bisa me wa.
Eda na so say man ya e ma ware no enkoyi.
Ahobrase ni ho. They don't know how to protect the marriage. Hwe e ma ye enkrofobia. I'm sorry, omunim ka. Me kano ewa kokoduro so.
Eda ndi dem me no ya adwen. I'm sorry. We be kasa I'm sorry no. Just
me bun kotodwe panichel. Wo mistake bi ameye ho. And I know the answer here. And I answer me din ya waje no.
Exactly.
Yes, me hu se mafoma. I will go down me kwara ni mkura mitimi yes ade. Na enkwala ni hu se mafoma me no. Me nyen wanso ma ya to aso. Etore bia mistake no ene bottom ni adwen mu hyiw nti no mitimi ka asem bi hash mi wie ya ma friend kola ne enko bompa ye ye wie ya ma me mesrew fa che me ye bi enyam funso bia
okay
hwe ya ware no mamo mari ni nyenye se TV so aware na mo nam na screen na nam nsa ho na mo tafre dabi enye se nya me bo na ware o.
But I know you're fun. Like having fun in the marriage.
And also I can't na ma ware ni.
Mama me fa cho wahu mun ka tete atempon no.
Tete atempon ni de da me
metemase we na di pressure to mema so a ema ye mu mema bebre ye nko ye.
And ice cream ya he. Ice cream 2 cedis.
Ne bo onye den.
Aba.
Ne bo onye den. Wa busa blog bo.
Ne blog na sika de to ice cream na ye de twa blog.
Bla penny ene ope your friend is saying 2-bedroom self-contained near air for pay 1,500 a month.
A month, yes, to rent. That is to rent alone.
Me call school fees. Na me man call Desvin. Na me tuya 12,000 a term.
That's huge.
Utie me. Yes. E ma bebre o ma no yabo. Ena me ade na me ton no me manti o they don't know anything. Omu ni o mo school fees. Omunim me na me catch challenge me to amommo nyemfa omunim omma school fees enu nti no mo de ne dan ko na mo de o mo pe which is wrong masa etore bia mema ya adwi mutimi yesia to the extent say ade e class ye hu
ade na opesa onko ana wo tia school fees ade na opesa onko
because
ana wo tia rent
ni nyame kan ye no ni nyame kan no hwe oba bia emma usika twa school fees a o problem
me school fees
tie
but say ye nyina ye ma
nyina ye ma hwe
and then na oba na adwuma na wo ye bre na obre na obre for dey
oba sika ye ni ye tafre ho na do oba sika problem a obenya no
but so okasa na ene ma sika so ma no munye sika mo ye de dey
e ma ni nye sika pa aware bia mo ma wo sika se me ma no
but ye de dey o musika na ye de dey
omo no unse asase no me ka say know how to protect your marriage. A man of family member family nyina. In fact, ye nuano ma no, o mani gi say obenya sika na nka wakɔ na busua mu na oye wei na ɔfa busuafo no bi bɛtra ne nkyɛn ɛma na nigi saa deɛ no paa nti onya sika awareɛ mu no ɛma na ɔmo adwen da fam no deɛ ɔmo yɛ different bɛyɛ wɔn mma no bi a wonya sika ne ɛkɔ nyinaa pɛ sɛ ɛnkɔ ne side ɛno nti no ɔwɔ bi otimi disie yɛ still no ɔbusa wo
ɛnìyɛma deɛ wɔka no ɛbɛba a ɛwɔ ne nti a ɔbaa bi wɔ hɔ a ɔbɛyɛ saa
maame to bo ase hwɛ mebusa yɛ nuanom sɛ anaa me maame ne me nua baa sɛ ɔmo ekununom efiri adwuma mu ba kwan bɛn na ɔmo fa so wɔɛka me wɔm
na me do answer ɔno so me do answer ma me do
me feel adwuma bɛn na ekunu wa ba
mo me yɛn kwan sɛ one after the other
okay
kwan bɛn na mo fa so wɔɛka me wɔm ɔhu ayi sikasɛm kakra bi a me ka kyerɛ wɔn bɛma no na so ayɛ fa ne sɛ wokɔ adwuma na yɛ tua 3000 na 3000 no ɛdan ka wom light bill wom school fees hospital bibia wom ɛna wobɛte ne America yɛ ase yie paa mehwɛ information bi wɔ nsa YouTube Nigeria for na yɛ saa ayi no ɔba baako ne kun kɔ adwuma no ɛna ɔka kyerɛ sɛ ɔntɔ aduane bi mmerɛ no ɔkyɛ da ma specific aduane bi ɛna bɛrima ne kɔɛ no wɔanya da exactly aduane no bɛ onya similar ɛna ɔtɔɛ ɛbɛ fie mesi odu fie hɔ no nsa so bɛ welcome no na wabusa ne kwan so ne amaneɛ no odu ya ade obusa yɛ na ade ɛna ɔso manya ne ɔpɔ store na ɔka sɛ me nkɔ manya no emu this type na menya wɔ other shop na yɛ ma baako nso owura fie a masa wɔrɔ mpaboa no na ho deɛ ɛsɛ sɛ ɔsɔɔso no mu bɔn no te sɛ a whole lot un sɛ ɛyɛ sapɛ wodi ususu jagu bɛrima no so welcome ukunu ɔdɔ ayiko ɛte sɛn boa no nɔngorɔ ne sauce boa no so ne time no na yi calm it down
but I say wa wo dia o
me da say ɛyɛ mea me dia bible say min kotu bible say ɛyɛ bɛrima nti na ɔbɔ ɔbaa ɔmo hu ahome ɛyɛ bɛrima nti no ɛyɛ saa na bible kan no 1 Corinthians 11 6, 7, 8 to 10 no okan wo ho saa enti niame pese ye nuama no ye nka so mo mesom se ye nkoa
okay
nyame hunu se ye betimi aye bibia o but nyame hwe hunu se ohia boafo bi akan no obo saa boafo no ekan ho but nowadays degree ahoro any additional ahoro nti no emma no susu se emema no omuni ho aye betimi aye ne yepe which is wrong.
O se mema ne ba yen welcome room. Yen yi omo shoe, yen yi omo tie.
Me nka say yin shoe, me say boa no no yin shoe.
Mate.
Wahu.
Na me so me buy.
Me
di kan ba na me buy.
The same as.
Na den no emphasis wo mema.
Tie ne Bible kan no, o se oba. Wo be bre wo wa wo mu. Na wa wo mu no wo be fi ukun be bo ukun din omuboda yes ena bema so no de tie bema de on yokan na na me hwe kan o mo kan say bible bible na me ka tum wo Genesis 3 o se bema wo so tie o yiri na aduabo ni ebie ntino nyantwensini besisi ama unim say nyame wo bo ade wa mo nka say bone na de nka say bai nti o se nyantwensini o kan ka say ebe fifi ama na wo be sam wani fifire na ade akoma wo ba di eninti ade no bible no nkyere mu a wo kyere yen se me nka no kwa bia so se oba ma onya adwuma o me nka no kwa bia so saa but bema na bebre ade ama oba nti ukoto se oba bi esi edan apampam a bema na kukuru no kotena o
eda emema bi susu se edan apampam a ema na kukuru mo kotena o
enya nwanwa mo ye wo ma papa wo enya nwanwa
Enti said the emema musa manim fifrem ye wo ma bi wo ha osam nanim fifre kura sen ni ku
true
era na no so baka na say enti ade na eye we benkum dware nifa na nifa so dware benkum sa wo pa na wo ankasa wo beje sa bedin ni nyina ato ho so sa wo yiri ye juma o wakosomo
brapeni
asumesi enkora ni school fees say ye rent say ni say ma ho odin enru ho enti boa me na ye ntua So what I say?
Brapeni.
Obu wa fa sha oba
na se. Onwale. Se gwa wale a. O obasika.
Elder
Se ni owo besia. Obasika. Se wo ho ache me tu kwa me di komu an ko ha hotel me koda fie. Se ne maka ho asama ache. Me koda fie. Because aware no say the last me ma ko to be name book bi a wo kan no aware no say wo separate hu from abusua no it e tolo bi ense so ma abusua ni hu hwe e ma ye nkrofo bi a say o ma ne chance na bi a ho kire bi aba na emua toaso a na bam bebu be ma na bam mu
but Eda maybe the one thing ama me pese me twa adwumba bibizu kakra ne say Eda I don't know the reason between God bringing two people together as one, right? I'm sure the reason is for us to be there for each other.
Yeah.
That is why when you are being married, right? You say, oh, warrior, you can say, mumbi no babe bako, and a warrior itimi jina, ema a warrior itimi tina hodano. You say marry a friend, marry a brother, marry your gossiper, and all these things. And a friend is someone who, when you need help, you run to him, he will be able to help you. So if Oka say, let's say, untimi bisa oyere because obisa na ebe dane a whole topic on it one. Then I think say, bibi to sin kakra.
Opening one shada antemas here. Untimi oyere ye wo seso boafo ahochere bi ba untimi nyini mfiri mu because ejana menam na no abi na anamu but oba wankasa be mani sika ahye ni dwa se mu sika no menkodi tafere ho mi kan
okay yeah that's true
me manko me be ware manko cancel bi aho but me de niema bi toto akwan esere wrade sema ware no omre mu ene nyame tima ware so aka say me ware 17 years mu ni
yeah
yes eniema bi ho a wansua ni yi a e be create problem oba anya na sede no enti oye toaso a obesi apene yes obesi apene hwe me ma assignment eyi aheda sikrom na busa emma ware for emma ni bi ya ade pa o ebinom asi omobo mo no mo hwe ehwe abusua no nanso say dem na no ani yes because enye na sede no enti wo ye den obekasa ho opa ma ye maame en hwe fie bi a adwuma sem nkoso wo ni kunu side na onhwe fie a be 1 year na bibisa ye frɛ no ofie sɛ bibia sia na me kunya adwuma na sei na me kura me enso wan koka sɛ okunya adwuma na ayɛ den so ye busa no bibi wa sɔre a obe repeat the same thing
oyire nya adwuma oyire ti fie
sɛ ye ka enye news fee so me ma sɛdeɛ no sɛ me na me hwɛ fie so ati enti ye ka enhyɛ da nya news ba be oba ugya isa adeɛ no to ne so a masa ebe create problem nti na me ka sɛ emazika ye ni ye tafre ho
emazika dre ye ni
busa omma me sɛ omma bo mu kun no mu besia sɛn na omu tua ne sɛn be wo yo be ma na uko bo yire besia na ohia no anya ma no a data no ahia wunidi so wa nidi wo table so a empa so wunidi yes that's a fact
that's true
me da se man fancy ano monto aso ba mi sister ka kire ne se aware enima bi wo ho no mo a ese ye to ye bo ase ewo ebi ti se se waware na o ese wo ko beach ne sad no uko beach ame emfa me
ela senya ono nko aneko ne wo
ne ko
pacho monto bo ase mame
ye titi break
boko
ne me nko ade me ko beach akwa
me ko ye den I mean yes
ye tie ne se ya ma ya ni an na ho a ye badwen atra se ne obo ade ebo awade no ye badwen atra which is wrong aware na ese ma ni gem ebam obi ne ne yere etwa ticket say ese ommo mani je nti omu pie akọ stadium the day stadium ho na omu koshia akwanhyewu ewo May 9 obi ne yere kotena beach we dey foreign way na me catch on BBC wo epono mu ema epono like e bufa so ema no a create problem. Men can't say enunti car abo bi nti no mesro men twa car kon men kan e no. But mamo mano nye say ya ware ne ye pie nko a e ne dimu. Maka cho say university wa ware ma emienu. Say oba bebre no ho ase na be ma be do no. Ba bia mo nam bia odo no ye adwuma. Me mahu obi a ode na yire tika mu a car no seat na truck seat to but na yire wote ne nchen na ne nsahye ne moto. So what you say? Mama find some my dream say TV so aware no a na beboa mo ye ni age. No. Enye TV so aware no nko a na beboa mo ani gi aba aware no. Mo me forget it. Se ni asetena mu aye den na ho hiahia wo mu no. Se o ware na wantobo na say yempie a ukunu nim se wani gi saade no oba akọ bobisia e kombe de wo ne nkwawa no. Enu ti misra mo se scan wo ho na mba ya mo mama ni nye. Sani Bible kan mo mani nyi wo mo mrante bia mu mo wani nyi saa bet eya na wato bo ase eye problem
okay era me das but yemre ne koyi but obi de na sem bia ba se yembo ano wo nti I think say yebebo ano na afi ya back to one or two things I was here yema ware ye there. I think that's the key point we want to establish today.
Mrs. Taka sex GB and no the secondary matter and they do a chirwani.
All right, so then you be my dear Basi Yembuano. Or say on a baba wabi Oshia baba wabi na one nante
Pacho manin chiremo so what information about manin chiremo one nante saying say ma me
no do the titia break
me ya chiremo because I hear so and prank and faso ni so and there so kan ho asem
Matiase enti one ababa we ya nante ama omonante mu no eba etimi epiefi
Pacho ne yire a
onware
ye
mpratwe
okay me da say what Matiase yonko ye
mpratwe na our eba efimu aba na obon ho modern say obey den obetimi aware oba no but after okoto akola ni din no oba no maame no se on support se be ma no ebe ware ne ba no papa ne de oyo okay with the be ma no so be ware ne baba
eye oba no
papa support epne ba maame no empne
and
say opesikani bi di ama ne baba no
eye normal technical.
Okay, but the challenge why I confused also here yemu ani so ne oba ni hia one dia oba no epe but so drew oba ni drew ne maame anim dia o ka se de ne maame aka no na o de yi adwuma se ne maame se onjana on so be jan but eba no mumie no one dia o don yi pa so friend no one so ne e kasa o don yi pa awunya nkoma ware but so drum amene ni ma untimi ntina emma ono be ma nti wo se onye den onko so anase wo ntwa so of mami me sha sin feel so
asem de eden but the mechanic say mami empene aware so usually anka ye papa mo na empene so nanka ye maame mo akọ ye papa mo akọpa chew ama reasons why e wo say o ma ne ba no ekọ saa aware no ba se maame no ejina mu se ompene so a in fact ebe ye din intimate me mafutu no se maame ne mpene so se obeware ne ba na onja no na won hwa akwara no so betime ate akwara no kra onte akwara no na boga ko na esikani ko a o ma me pese o ware no onja na wonko enye sa echi no daachi senyame anto abrantie nsem ama na enye sika ebedru be ma me ne be kasa kra de bi obebo abrantie din ene metu fo na wente ena nka akọ ware asomasi a anka nya ne se yete ha ye ho chiri ye sawata se esa ne nyina na ebe ha abrante na psychologically o ebi ameme do ba na bibi circumstances binti aba na basa ntime de metu ne fo se maame no empene so a onje echiri di
di
na won hwa akora no
na ono so mbomodi an so be penny de
Sir.
aso penny Philip ye nua be men onye de
ensem how na ye chen say ye nua be ma no why mistake p if you say aware no sign ni be pie before ansa na onye mu akwara no me ye sure pa sign bi be di kan pie.
sure say it's not all the time that you see those signs.
And I just say when in the hole.
Me ba o say the elder ka no. Ebi anadwen ye ne say one abaya ne enyem a.
Enu na yem fom so.
Ene be mama me na
apene
so amana ware.
Enu na yem fom so no. Bra pani jai ge na ma do so. Wo benya bi aye wakoma so ade a obeboa wo. Me de me nkrokro we nya krokro asem. Wo di kan bo adwama na edi kan. Ene yesi yem pene. Ebi ana nyame kra na mama me na eboa se twin firi ho ne ho gya ho. Woni ni ekosi. Enti me de advice am dem man say on twene ho. Fa ko na owu ho. Hwe unim ayi ye friends ye nuanom ana ye papanom. Omo ntan nye wirekete saa se ne ye maame kan se omo kokko. Omo ntan nye wirekete saa. Be oba maame etimi take decision bi waware mu na obema wa anye careful a me so uwura mu abenya problem. Me kan wa ha ya se me pese me ware na me tinunwa me ne me maame no mo tinunwa ashama ha me kwa kohan dan wonunwa because Bible say ubeja una ni weja ho no akọ enti nyansa bia nim say be ma wo be ware no na o maame dan bia ho no wakosiesie mu na o no wo yire ko tran say me baba me mfa ne ma wo saada agi se mahu say wa han wo dan ansa na me de me baba ama. In fact, se ye nua be ma no watoto ne ne ma nyina yie na ohun sin we a wa wo baako nyame amu ne mfom so mu no so on de se waso se opeso o ware a onfo na ni nhwem na ommo mpaye na nyame ebeyi na yire ankasa ma no ge no onye ne mfem pade.
Okay, but on say the tricky wa ha no say oba ne de do be ma no but the tricky na me
pacho mami muso asembi openi kwadwo kire ono na odi aware sem no man bi kwadwo kire na nsen won kasa bi o say o kwa wadie mu no na oba no de mfiano eba buta nsen mfiano na ani ahi bi ni Judas die ni bi ana se ne di Yesu mu aye no ana se ba ko ni bia hwe unim se uwura ware mu a eya na ensem won bebrewu obi se wade ni suban asie how come so obi ni suban be sie saa 6 months how come enya possible me kwa aware no me yire na ti ha be me ti krom ha no menya information watakora de se busuafo no sei no omote me ma me ka kire me prince emfanti aware de o ma me kwa ma me nko me hu se nya ma me na be gya aware ma me ti me frɛ me papa aten so odifo me papa friend no one ti me frɛ no odifo onya sofo edi am de frɛ no no ka je so odifo me pese me ware obusa me ni ma mienu oba no pɛ no wo odo ma no asɛm obusa me ani and I'm say okay near waka ni nyina me was out no I say go ahead me to turn him a ese papa me de ba na yenko but me ma me insist ya me ma me ankwa ware no but me near me ma me kan no nyesa me tugu you ma amu me ye hwehwemu ehu se near ono ka fa mfantefo no ewomu sa na in fact ewomu sa ede nanso me hu se trap na me kom no ye mfante that trap na me kom no omu ni sa problem no me te krom ga ya me ye sa hwehwemu no so ehu eti me hu se eho no ebeboa me na me koi be ma me fo no sase soja na wo ye wadwu so bebu ani agu so wa hwe ja be hyew
Vic ye nua be mai eden na onye ontwa so anase odo kakra wo ho no onko so onkrokra na nyi
within African setting hano ye ware obusua e come. Unfortunately, we are not like the whites. And you know, having the support of the family is very necessary. In this case, you know, Mama no are expressing the concerns. The entire on per se abrantian, and I think it has to do with finances. Yeah. Yes, you say we as a sika say me a 50-50. You can end up poor, you can end up rich. Yeah. You cannot really predict the future. But my issue is not even with the woman, but the young lady. Why is she so indecisive?
Exactly.
Then she's not worth being married. You see, you should be able to convince your parents why you are choosing X over Y. But from the write-up, clearly, on Timmy country ne mami de intia or choosing a brandy way over whoever ne mami no ede man no. The son now can say ne mami hoa I didn't different.
Yes.
And about bra ne hoa I didn't different. That is a woman who is struggling with indecisiveness. Obisa no po our area with her is a bit. Thank you. Our area with her it's not really advisable. So for me, I think that they should just sit down and talk. And sit with the woman and talk one very last time. Say, any year, you can't force it because our area wapa. Don't go in and then be struggling with family because Ghana higher shit. Don't add family wahala to wabrabo. You won't be happy. You have to enjoy your marriage. And tema bibi mbesanka our area queen. So for me, I think they should just do one last round of appeal to whoever. And then the lady, if she really wants the man, you should let her mom know. I mean who be that say be so but anyway, it happens.
But yes, sister Antia say oba na chi ne ma me sorry say ya abusuani nyina ombegu against you. Me ka abusuani nyina wo abusuano ma me ne mba no. Unse mati mi convince power na unim.
They have that power to do so.
Yes. Mbe convinces are now one way you cry on in the because of we tino a bit me create problem. But media may say a man does no. Correct one of any
Save money, better ladies are coming.
On Tony Boise. On your
picture, I'm sure that
forget about that picture.
Has become very dicey. But anyway, there are single moms around.
But one point I'm also looking at, like I'm into Obana, so yeah, you become born one.
What is wrong with that? Why do you even want to say born one?
No, but if you don't want it in the first place, why do you get pregnant for the person?
Life happens. Life happens.
No, that is what I don't want to hear. That you tell me that getting pregnant for someone is a mistake. Oh, no, come on. Mistake.
KJ.
Oh no.
KJ. She didn't want to abort.
Life happens.
Do you know the implications in abortion? No. She didn't want to. Maybe because man can say on you or see there be. Who named the baby in the end?
But going for it in the first place, you know the consequence.
For that one, I know the anya baby. What do you do?
KJ, here unim. Etore bia both parties ni nyina share that say ye benyam. Na ya hwese ma me no ma kwan.
It happens.
Me wafaba. No ni abrante bi e wo ho sa. Onsa abrante no ma me ne mpene aware no so. In fact, on my relationship, I'm mpena twem. And I mean we ekwanyeme. Onyeme ye owo ye na ye beye ne ho ade. Na onim se owo a one abrante ne nyem a na ye koye ne ho ade a ma me no. E na me no kasa aware no agu. So what I say. And then the ya wo ho ne say one abrante ne san wo another child that can to my yonkara too. Anka ye ba ko pempo de anka wona me nka wo baba ako be se ukura nkara me no se nyankopon anya wadom enti na me ka no se ma me ne mpene so a that is it enti se ma me on pene so a
ye ma me no omo hadwe ye ma me no
you see some people will not have legitimate issues ma me the phone be are too petty papa for no be no so are too petty you see sometimes it is sheer pettiness obo or ne ba no or adwimi say ne ba we ni ku ne be in free na mani
nyina mu.
You see, and so the woman is not considering other factors ma aware dimo. All she can see is Nicole phone so ya na asanso ya kati yes so it was o ya kati ni free ho yeah and And that is it. Sometimes, no. And let me tell you, if your mother's claims are not legitimate, but one of those random things, go ahead. Because until I say, if she was a decisive person, I know that the guy is a good guy.
Yes.
Maybe a born a home or a all the things, all the ingredients necessary for the marriage to work are there. And that's a Mrs. Can no need that only case.
Mammy Tobo.
Yeah.
A Toribia. A Toribia. Yenebon Samana. What green papa no green bonnet. A Toribia home from there's a content and there's a link. One might be an all kind of one asemo one FM station, I think. Issue no a shas and no him so or no bano any saying they are send it because about 10 BN or weapons and a banya bon one. But I dare no casanin in tear when you and say, now my meno and then a banner or whom I did a bit or and said I near no mass. Me ma book be my kind or say bibia enkoyi bia see bia no kan hu say nyame ne odini aware nti yem fen kono ho wo de kono ho na oka se magina so aka atwa ware hu a twa so ne ekeka ko no be ma no onyi ne hu mfiri hu anye sa obe ware abawa no but yedie pa de ebitimi abọ no because problem ne be to so abasa se maamefo no enya di ntoma si na sinse twim be ma de wo tai ka etai eyeyi wahu wonti ase be na ehye no be o meka so ena waware na wie nso no oni hweye be oba to say afekra no obetutu abetena so so ati ase all the same say na koma so ade ena na eya na minim Africa ha no ankasa minim ne ekoso say oba no maame no timi frɛ ne baba no ebusa ne sɛ ɛdeɛ mpa no ehu ɔbɛɛma ehu but ɔmo musa saa de no aka kyɛn sɛ me deɛ me mpene so no ɛno a ɔno ɔso wɔ mpene so ate asɛ bɛ ɛyɛ ana ɔmo hwa aware sika ba aware ɛnyɛ sika ne yɛde kɔ aware o nyame ɛbɔ Adam Hawa ama Adam na ne back accounts na sika sɛ ne dem
no bibia
me das infancy
na owo bibia no bibia but now hobby
because we read say God made a perfect world and Eden was a perfect place. And anything necessary for man's survival was in Eden.
Me busa sika o.
That big certain sika they were not dealing with currency as we were.
Enti yemfanse ya adwin mu say aware enye sika na yede ko. Na mu ebetimi aware no e dey provide am sika ba. But enye sika na yede ko aware.
But yenye sika na yede ko aware metiwa say but you need money to survive your marriage.
Oh, I know they are sure.
Exactly. To me, I found 3 square meals.
So I mean, yes.
Opening say enuntina ye ka wa ha no say ufitin ya prekona wura ware. Ese say wo ye nhyehyeye. Me wo mama miensa so ka so be ware no ani ma mebu say no. Wa ha wo dan. Wo mpa. Wo adwuma ye. Ani ma miensa na mebu say.
Nice ka.
Ni ebe ya hwe unim enye sika se uno wadwin sika so too much a problem be ba wo so ewom obeha dan sika na ye de behan so obeto mpa sika na beto oye adwuma sika kakra be ba ntina me de adwuma e kan ho so ati ase me ko ware me yire na me hye me master se a me ye nhye dan tua me ka ye ko na bibi ba na ma bibi so but mitimi de saade no aware me ware wie no enema shaase sisi so because me akasa me set me mind no aware ho say me pese me ware na esimi yi.
All right, Eda we dey ye brand ko yi pa, but I have 3 people who they have sent their story that they need help, but I think the other one me the best Fiji, but quickly let me share this one na yembo ni pa kono. Also ya baba
ba kono de yaso wawi
ya so wie yes onje echiri
company ba bi ntra
because mutri ni nya so onje echiri they the 3 wise men so he have to but this person onone de no say hasemu wa fafru but Beman say on keeping in sem. But
Bema no why no ho ade.
onye no ho ade. E
Look.
No, that what the tobu, what the tobu.
Charlie, yankola no ho de too much. It's wrong. Nyame wa mo sex say ye no bia ya hwe kwale se yankola. E se mu ye ni bere ni ani o mo kasa.
Good. Mama share story ni wie na ye.
No abi ho ma bema. Ayi dua ho. Enyo.
Na da ka ya tare da ho.
Mo mi hu bi da. What do you suffer here? What do you money Bible ne bo ashi?
But
me say wo me kan say me twa wa no. Me ba ashama ha na me nim say tokuro bi se mu a.
oh, but why you come?
Me ne me yere. Sunday no pa bia me de ne ba. Because me chere no driving ti no ya me de ne ba na wa drive na ma fe say ne oye. Ena me bedu e no ono come market be ya around 4 mu ho. Na am say o. Don't so de me na me rasa akọ no ni. Bra penny. Mr. Johnson ne kam yem betra kan mbro grass ni na me shem. Hey, asa ko la kitin tally down say nwa.
Yeah.
Asa man ti na me kan boko.
That
Masa
zone is the camp.
Near Cosmo. Look at entirely on wash. Bible say near Jamambo. Uhu oba bi no ahya tale na ne na kokomu uhu adwane. If you saw do be ko trouble. Bra penny to aso.
All right, so we the say wa faithful she's 21 years. But
oh na say wa son yo. Adenji no ama be ma na nkwaye no ho ade. O de to aso na me de asem na ya sa twetare bu.
Wa faithful ma ne guy out ne country mo ne teshe ho.
Ne mpana.
Yeah, but be ma ne say on keep. But on also share in school a wo kwa. Any baby a opeso kwa so keep a e de anim kwase 1 ebeba 2 ebeba ebusuan. Why confused? Say on also share onye ready to have a baby or to settle down to talk about
Eno kodi.
I don't know when you protect.
Mo sem here protector saying protector no ka tie cry pai. Train tie.
So mama also protection.
I don't know one protecting.
But
me ya pa hwe mi nua ba iti hei hwe mi nua ba iti hei mi nua ba iti hei o ma sa nkwasi a chance ne da me trust mi nua ba ne pa hwe unim.
But Eda Pacho we emfa we ti say seniors of mama can ahase no we yem from so
Yeah.
Enya ba wi eden na onye.
You are saying that a lady doesn't want to get married. 1. On person make you pay way. No 2. The reason is that oko school and then go see right. As a Christian, you're not supposed to abort.
Yeah.
Is she a Christian?
She is.
She is.
Yes.
Then this is a non-starter. So you're a Christian, yeah. You cannot. You say 2 wrongs don't make a right. Yeah. I know sometimes society is very harsh on single parents. Society say okonyema say mama can no money boneda because sa boni na yehu. And people tend to look at you in a very bad light. I know that. And the pressure and your future and all that. But abortion dear, it's a non-starter. Because you can actually die. That same future offer say we may also be you can actually die on the table. And you know I don't know if it's a girl now phone anymore. That I cannot tell.
Now they don't know for now.
But I want to know one thing. Is the guy a responsible and supportive person? Say girl ne wa obetimi amomate abofre no call back to school because wa konyemo nche say wa brabo apem.
Ne challenge ni nyina no say guy na assistants the guy is not working.
Oh, come on. And I don't know.
One God.
How are they going to? Oh my goodness! You're not supposed to abort to.
Yes, but the woman say, young one, but the woman say,
Robin, you're back one. First
guy
Peter
5:6.
5:6.
Ne mami. Guy na catch ne mami.
Ono guy ne mami.
Yes. And na ne mami afre lady ni na kasa say, they will move on him. They will take care of her.
Then she has no.
But
issue.
the challenge, you know, got to do with on only shape and then the guy is not
she
working.
should travel. So offer yeah. Say ferry into
Travel to where?
On travel for a year.
a year.
But she's schooling.
But so offering to go school.
Na me to school fees. Na wako for insane. Na wasan set me to coin.
It's what your offering.
Ne papa mu no kokache wa busuafo.
That's it. Cousin.
Re unim a mistake Matthias here. Some kwasi a mistake no Matthias here. Bra me nchen. Minkum. But me mwa e ma won so nkum nipa.
Yeah.
When you say
Obewo.
Ade kra me mwa wo. O won so a me make sure say me hwa kola.
Yeah.
But that so what share a car investment like you
Enyaba. Enyaba.
Yeah,
uni bibi. Abusuafo mu tie na abusuafo mu hwe. Time from so na timi ba. Be we yakora ne he a a creative problem. Emma abusua no. Emma oman Ghana. Emma asafo a akola no.
Yeah.
Enu timi ye bo obi ase amani nye ho. Because yen sorry for no. Omutimi hu say sumasi pa na sumasi ntwimpra won ka da okonyim pani abegyina say ebon say me ya sorry pani na wo yes ade na make ka ma adwe bia bekasa menya papa. Enye papa na menye o. Hu ye. E na wan tu hu anamo. So ati ase. We say e bia ono ntwimpra say okọ school Cape. E na wakosia boy ni o Cape. E na sa ade we asi. Me de ne me ka kira bawo ne say onya kukuduro. Non ko ne papa ne maame ho. Minim say ne papa ne maame enye de oni ba ku be ye close pa ni oni ye close no nsusu hu nkire no se osusu hu nkire obi a adwen abeba ne say ekoye hu ahu DNC bi
No dey da bi.
so what you say but onke hu say what the ne nkwa na ehu apawa no so obetimi ekunu so koye sa ade na ebetimi nso aha no e wo na awu mu ebi kura na eba nyame dia man woni wiase nyina ye one no so obe wono no bia no obe Ghana president adi ayi ya free sa dum so we na sa onipa ukuku no me de ne mesere ne se ye nua ba no ni age awadi no so no owo a enye hwe 21 de onya kwara onya kukuduro na onko na busuafo na oni abusuafo ne nka se maami we na atome menye sure say oba tan bia be fa dade say odi twanity because of niasi intermediate mesre no ma emana adwi mu da say okosa nyi
so okosa nyi so mame ye nwa ba wanya dey
The mechanism say bia osuro say obekọ na wo for director ebia ne mame ana ne papa ferryfo bia obetimi akọ edi asem no akọ omanim so ebia mame ana papa mepa mocho makodi agobone ama ade we na aba
benefit if you mama
nti me de tu monim na momwa me na me nkobo me mama ne me papa amane se ono nko akọ a osuro wan hwe kra onko a na namfo tutu nefo a na wakofa adura nom na eno so ya de asem fofra ba nti se osusu se ono nko ntime nkobo awofo na mane a ompo panyin bi a ne maame se dem de kan ka omo ferryfo bi na omfa nkoto omanim na omo ntime nkobo abusua na mane me ye sho eye den a omo bubefu de nanso abufuo no enwo ho ankonkosi awieye nti eye den a ombesom na omabo na omahwama akwara no so owuwia na wato na schools.
All right. Madam Asiyepa, finally, mienu. So my mama confused me and maybe you vex so na yemre no ekoyepa. My question is near how to spice up your relationship. What are some of the things that we have to do to make relationship spicy and marriage spicy? What are some of the things couples should do to make their marriage spicy?
In fact, apart from communication na key any ebu ade ba ko a e wo say ye ma na ye fe we me kan elder enemy nya adwe na so meka I say once in a while take your wife out ana oba no so take your husband out ne ekotu sisi ase ye fe ne yatena fia ye djuma na se ye fie djuma ye kwa asore ya nkwa asore wo fie chese program be a kosokra untumi nko program ni bi. Take your wife or your husband out.
A man mumfa mema ni pie.
Na odi okunu pie na ye den.
A man muntie yesi e ma mumfa yempie na ye de mo pie sa ya bre.
Sa ento so dakro oh. Mosa meneme so me de wo kwa.
Me de wo kwa. Ne fe pa ke be de o. Yeah.
O de ne be pie. Afa so
Azope imagine say o yira ka se me de wo pie. Ono anka se de wo pie ko ho ka.
Era de ongo.
Ano so ongo.
Oni bibi.
Mami kama se mi.
O de odi ko idie so ma pa to you.
Afa so
How mama can ke be kwa na asem no.
afa so
Bema ohia hwio, ni ohia ne se.
Elda me ma hia bibi. Oh,
Elda.
Elda.
Na nufu anu.
Elda
Na
mo
do
hia.
sabo na chi pampam yen
Elda
sam
de
na
se
kesu
me de
e
bia
o.
ye.
O de to anu ada.
Ne de bia found to one
And
that
one
say.
da bema hia.
Oh, Debbie, come on.
That's some for now. So
Debbie.
you can ba wa na.
Debbie. Afa so eniama kiti bi wo ho a ye ya e bia ene ufre adwuma ba bia wato chocolate bi na de abeche wokunu ana okra bibi na de abre wo yere even if it is handkerchief.
Wait.
Nipa be sa tro pempa bi.
Handkerchief ana wo adwuma oh e bia na wa send ne love message text message e bia wo adwuma mo te sen ene ma ekowie I miss you. How was your day? Then wako lunch? What did you? Ana adwuma mu ene ma ekoso sen. Those petty things. Enya de kakraka bia se bia ye kotwa plane ticket e de watina aeroplane mu ana se bibia esu bia saba bibi kakra ade nketenkete those petty ones are there. Unhye dan even if it is pen. When me what traffic me hu pen yo mo se pen efe. Me hu se wo show sita na asha watade na ukwadwuma na de show kotoko mu a efe. Bibi sa na enya sa tete atempon enema bi wo ho aye ba ye na amafo ye pen so de wo de tete atempon ni ba mu bebra wan hwe a ebe ekolo
Eda imagine say o adwuma na your wife sent you message. I've missed you. If you come, I'm all yours. How would that make you feel?
Come on.
That time any secretary ni if ye nkunda.
Ono mo nkoda.
Me ni o nkunda. Me can bibi chro me can wa ya say. Bema bia wo ko 10 pesos ni 50 pesos e wo ka mu no. Ne yere na abo no.
Okay.
Enye yenko beach. Yenko enye nu o. Hwe unim sa ne man kete na maame e ka no. Me jitum papa. Me yere on na to sauce mame. On no to sinret mame. On no to me boxes e mame. Me yere na dwuma wodi e pa e no. In fact, me ade ane to ye me ya pa ye bet. Me yere bet. Yes. Unse wo de obusa ye nua no mema na ya ka se me ko gina shop se me to socks ni we no ya na ye me den. So be me yere ehu sa na ma we nyina se ehia me. Nti ono no ato amato.
Eda so obo dia meba ho no mo. Vic, what are some of the things?
I thought I was supposed to be the last person.
You want to be the last?
What you said.
Okay, Eda Philip. Pacho then I was Emma worry very spicy. What are some of the things that we have to do to
yes, simple.
Okay.
Ma ukun edi ani pani. Ma ne nufu ono. Na bo na chi pe. Na unkesu
mi ensa wo pe.
De dan no na. Eno ano no.
Ne da de bibiti me adeda mama da sa.
Ehu hia.
Na sa akola akora wunyi o. Wunyi ya mbededa we yededa bi.
Yembo wachi bebe na de. Na wo be man de na wo yama oyere.
Be ma bia edu aware mu afa bi no. O yakola. Akola bia nso num nufu.
Se de okosimpi ani mu ho na ayakora na no achi na fi no achi no.
Ehe
na ne nkwara awo bi.
Mami sofo boko.
Se hope na mo nkwara asem
Boko.
Na no achi firi ho a efa na nkwara asem ba bi.
Mami sofo me nto azo.
But I'm even shocked that say
no, it's like you are Adriano is centered on men. No, come on.
But your
husband.
And two men for so many nufu no na na person.
Me can see eno de. ye jitum na mo so de
Ubusa
na wo
me
ya
ne
ma
di
ye
siesie aware na busa me ma me
ɛda me no yɛ adwen o kasa ma yɛ me ma me no yɛ
enti waka ne di awie me kira wo yen so efa mu die
di ehia
eni
ye hia mo na o yire ne de ne hia no ela esa no ya pese
job money.
chomoni ye be yi chomoni
we are selfish
mama ye beto to Chris afa no
we will set the aroma
unse ye yire no in fact ye yire no omo ya de pa o e ya omo bre wo fie so ho be me ade a me mpe no so okoboa na etuamu da otimi twato ze o papa ba be ye jai o papa ba be ye eno na ye na ye me ya wo me man you fie a ye mo ama no
good
you will feel
yeah
okay
ye mo ama no but say ye boa e ma no e kwa ye tuamu da nse wakɔ adwuma wa brɛ ne bi a ɔkasa wo dwodwo ho a bi a no akɔ 2 rounds bi kora na pɛ sɛ ɔdwodwo ho a no ne abɔbɔ masa kɔ wuru nkukuo no mu abi which is ɔmo ye wɔsi we don't do that enso ɔmo ye
oh no ade
wahu ɔmo ye hwɛ etomre bi my wife ya ne CS atoa so saa fo nti in fact adwuma kora na me pɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma nti etomre bi na me ye so no say nyuma bi say there say me tifiri ho because that time kwala no nsheda nya yi sa but me hu say no ensesa me to aso sa because ekodum pempen so I say ohoho bi kura ba besra mo sa pempen so na say chenchina say okoye say nyuma me say nyuma ba to bo ase say nyuma no so no eye emma adwuma
oh come on Elda adwuma bi ha ya said that atro say we ma
skills no
adwuma no omunya nte adwuma na ase
adwuma ben ya
bet me kanu ingenu ase say adwuma no ense say me
Elda Matias ye but ye shed dan ni adwuma bi ehu say we your adwuma na we adwuma no eye boa na wo boa nti so obi kura ba beto say wo obema wo ya they will even appreciate wow
if you know you're in Kwan,
that is it. Look where that Philip. Now that Bema pan oh there be Bema we dear. Nesubi anyhow. Ukra mpo e plus.
And you know more what men can do, women can do it better. Omo who say you human aye you no betimi ayato so e bia na ma me sofo e kan. Me nyi na chi. But ye wadwuma bi wo ho a eye ma adwuma eye o ma sede so mo ye. Be wo ye se me mo boso bi go me boso a
e dia sem meba
ebe create problem. Yes, memo bosso. But opening when me ya adwen say adwuma bi wo ho a efie adwuma bi wo ho a eye ma adwuma. Say bema wo so ya no pa bi a wo yere edam pam no asori afa pra ya na compound house na wo pra. Is it fair? Man so pa asori ya no pa.
Ewo ni entia.
Awale se binti. Na Philip na yere aba say osofo be
ewo ni entia.
Na osofo asori.
Elda ewo ni entia.
To godliness osofo pra na.
Ewo ni entia sofo ma me dam pam na aba na sofo pra.
Sofo ma me nyale.
Sada no osofo
ma me onyem.
Osofo ejuma ba.
Ono na feel say obebra.
Boni be ne wo.
Osofo pra compound house.
Aso penyi Kofi Sapon. Was it elder you do all. Me no ya adwen.
Ono na no be ya.
Ono na no be ya adwen.
Also you do all ono ya adwen. E da Philip also you.
Eh fact o hwe me ye be ma bia wo pese obeboa na yere. Me wo ba na me si me yere ne ama you be surprised. Wo ba na me si me ne ama me yere ne ama. Me mitimi mi am timi ko kitchen ko no aduane. So ho. Eniema bi o ha sa me ye. Eniema bi o ho no mo a obi kura bebu hukun anim tia wo ma hukun kwan so onye sadwuma obi oti abonten na wo no onim ne ekoso wo ma re bebu
onim elder
enti emma wo kwan eno ye protection of the marriage na America no so protect aware no eno emma na di kan sa protection no make no ma of ma me wa ye nkwan ha sesi ya o be nkwan no ye no hu so ye the spices ni adi gum be no re visa silver bi na adi begum e be protect sa nkwan no sa silver no enme sa niema we no mu bi no
Eda Philip me da say we fina na owusu bana he no hono mo say I'm watching you live. In fact, I'm loving the discussion. We fi Philip AJ or say good work. We fi Roots Ata or say happy Sabbath and come with nyina. We fi Godfred Himano or say good morning big bro. You guys are doing great. I love the discussion. Keep the fire burning. Vic, What are some of the things a young lady should do to make her relationship very spicy?
Ice cream can work.
I can't never there.
So the very first thing I would say is you should be kind and thoughtful. Be a kind partner and a thoughtful one. So, if you are a kind person, one, you do not use harsh words. Two, you are very considerate of other people's feelings. And if you're a thoughtful person, you don't see, she doesn't have to ask. And then I say, Kotokohaba Park, my who in Shadan Yanesa, me yanimpo. Let me get the kids ready for school. You get those things. A very thoughtful person. So yeah, bibisa, it is usually the little things. Near marketing, kitten and money penny, adye grand bia. It's usually the little things. And let us be kind and let us be thoughtful. And then I also want to talk about you should be able to laugh hard. You see, in Ontario, people betray people in Tinama or Dasem, no, you can't be bracer. But really, if you find the right person, you should laugh hard and learn to let yourself go. Everybody is on guard. It's like Obia, so protecting Nakoma. Layers everywhere. So people are not able to give their best in relationships, and even in marriage, Obi or say, Ebiana, we are just say. So please, learn to be vulnerable, learn to love the person to the very best. Like, and don't be too critical of your partner. So be your bonia. Don't be too critical of it. If it is something you can let it go as early as you can. And change some more baby because oye nipa. But if it is something a non-starter for you or it's a deal breaker, then if it's a normal relationship, then don't even you get me? So that is all I want to say. Just love hard, be vulnerable with the person, be a kind and thoughtful person, and do not be too critical of people when they err.
All right, thank you so much. So, Mommy, your final words.
My final words, and I say, love yourself. One kasa wu nipano, do one kasa wu. Say, ayana sometimes mano. I won't see you drew baby and my shape and near ma essence kakra. Inti ye bibia a bemoa sanko. What mean drew the way I now what before I warm there, but do something to help yourself. Once I man, a drew I won't see you no fool. A jagu na ya yembre your body no onto one namana or shed menon chess a kotoko said be a mea we yem now namoko no there be but yet dear one kasa one namwa one kasa you feel confident about yourself. Said there be a cry who saw baby uno baby cry nonko baby a one kasa who said a nipper way there meaning and I walk the same level also a Bible or how onisa confidence or born one kasa home a bonfia. Inti have fun. Almost nam for and yes, I will worry and non say, or no enough for na ayaka. To the boy bit me, I say, Ukun, oh, maybe some and now for your co hang out, your coco didi a honomu, girls on como. Now I call, Obaqua Bessere, our buffet, and you be our you are just there to have fun. Until so one can start dome, love yourself. Now so, and your fit.
I was say, oh, dog, so, Mammy, family, a bush for another 4 pesos.
Oh, Didi Kai, Mechia Mukuno.
Aha.
Dr. Daniel, I don't forget you.
Aha.
My mommy happy Sabbath.
Okay, so for you too.
Na, never can say Uncle Winshan. No man, I hold then uncle saying. I feel the car, a comma, me mark, George call patience. Meaning so much me because the normal while the problem is so mamma may ever have. Meaning so much me, Mechiao. Na fe, as a for ma, and so any other for Munya quine, a share mutie, Uncle Pon and Sham. Yes, I said Danny Dana. Obet you in KJ radio. Na any my pie or had also somewhat to me, Akabi. And that's it.
All right, medase. I saw Mammy Fancy Vic or not. I saw Penny Philippine family. Vic, or last words and then it was your phone up at the 4 pesos which I'm not.
I'd like to say, sir, relationships are beautiful, regardless of what relationship you find yourself. It is an integral part of our life here on earth. And so, in whether marriage, friendship, courtship, whatever stage you are in any relationship, give it your best. Be the person you want the other person to be for you. Do not take people for granted because they will not always be there. And above all, love hard, because honestly, that is all life is about, to love one another. And so do well to love yourself and to love others as well.
Abusiafo na do for bechi.
Me de me ni kuna mechi ano enti.
Wo de nya hwichi ano.
Michama for Mr. and Mrs. Boafo. Me mama Meko Penny wo Ashaman Central District. So shout out to her. And then of course to my church. Yes, my mama too. And then to my church, Solomon City SDA Church. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. You see, I sorry dying to say, yeah, Pisca. Into the me far quite we so I catch them say if I say you flew your dinosaur. So
okay.
If you have any help, you are welcome, yeah, Beje. And then to all my friends and loved ones, thank you so much for all the love and support so far.
To all loved ones, shout out to you. Eda Philip, my boss. As this year, I'm boss. My boss. Your final submission, and then it was your final proposition.
Me da say.
What do you kumi breko?
So wo pese o yere say school ni a pam school atale man. So simple. And more content kohwe ni e okọ no fi se wo hwe na ono yere ye pe. In fact, my catch was me ware me hwe ma 1000 mu na yi me yere. Nti me yere ho ofesin oba bia. Osofo yen sofo a oda ye district ya no. O se man do so ha. Me hwe mu a me hu oba ba ko pe. One me yere. Ye ko corporate worship na ni hobby. Osofo kasa no ani age na me twam ani hwem na me ya se me yere ni ye district mu. Na hwe se me nso me hu ayi a. Enti ni esre me ma ne se. No mo abura mu nsu. Ma wabura mu nsu enye wo de. Bible says
KJ radio.
Ma wo yere empokua enso wani.
Die tie bia.
Na wo de wo waware. Enkrofo yere no de na wo so ya na wo kanfo. Wo hwe na wo yere brazier wo bo na ye heavy size a tonkola de ma no. Na KJ radio. In fact, say niema aware say niema nkiti we etwe mama no mu bi epie. Na unim ni obadwaman no. On ha ne yere wo. O tete apam a eda wo ne nyankopon tem.
Montie KJ radio.
Nti mesrɛ mo. Masɛm a medi twato ama ye nuanom mema ye wo problem. In fact, nansen dressing ni ade a ekoso no. In fact, ebi wo ha wo hwɛ a enhwɛ wo yi wani nso a enye. Last me yere. Me drive wo me yere say ya hwɛ na me hwɛ den. Say wa. O de me to amani hunu asɛmdua mu sei adɛn ya wage adɛn ehwa na me twam na me call baby me call me baby so ati ase nti mpacho ne ye koso ya asase nsese enkola na eba no omo nso omo hu offense o
Papa
na dressing no ya na ehadwe
ano odene
oh ya na nye
ba nyankopon abode de efenje so dressing
dressing no yen kan say men hwe ma me so for hwe no ho fe look at the dressing kemi nua ba look at the dressing efe oh but ebi o ha mi hu ne ka but ye nua no ma ba bi nso de omo ye dwamanfo dodo oh no kwari ni omo ye dwamanfo de wo de aponche kra hye skirt mu ekogina wa ba akɔpɛ no mi hu a wo yire o
ade efe ne yakamfo
yale nkamfo bi o yare ti mesrɛ omo ani die mu wo pese uhu emaria no no ho ofa ɛyɛ ayɛ dressing me mpɛ ma omo so hyɛ mɔwre ne ade ba mi hu oba na no ho ofa na mpɛsɛ me yiri ye bia mema na ye bi na nsɛ mi ko hu oba wa bi a wahyɛ ayi trousers bi ma ne to no pipi mu ho alam ko to bi ma me yire enti me ne me yire kwata krade me ne me yire kwata kora de hu na am say na wo de da be na ahye trouser am say mama na ahye mudi pram nti won hye bi na mama nko ba bia so ati ase enu nti misra wo se o yire school fo nkola na ntade na ehye mo no a bia na ebi title obi na ya akoto school atale the same uniform to bi ma yire na o yire ense no medam ase me tira me do yire ne me mai ene mabusu afo nyina ye papa edaben nyame nhyira no enche kura no did birthday soronko kura nyame nhyira no eda kire nyame nhyira no eda bentei nyame nhyira no edas ni nyina ne asafo mani nyina nyame nhyira no me wo mawa mienu bi wo ma asore numu a in fact omo ye nkane ama asafo no
okay
ba ko na temi nche he a wagye na tale kokko fefefe da obese black ne de na me yewu kura
ene eya atashe
yes o she black am ye woni ba ko ye fa ni gifty
okay yeah
in fact omo ye emawa bi a omo atuom ho asi wo se omo de bo afore amanyame hwemi nua ba ketu ayi otimi yesika se asafo no monye femoa madwuma mo ye no ne me pe omo se omo nya basabasa so ati ase se ope akatesia pa bra Solomon City ubehu nkatesia wo omo asiesi omo asie meti omo nyina nyame nhyira wo
nyame nhyira obibia meda wase se otimi ehwe ye ene meda wase se otimi hwe ye mre na ekoye pa meda wase se ugya bre na wotimi ahwe ya besi se sembre. To all listeners, to all viewers, Miss V inside of Boase, you are watching KJ Radio. You sent messages and next week minyaba o question no ye be ano e the amount na mebo next week menya mapamfo yi wa ha no na ya boa na yetimi aboa no wasem na ya pe solution e the amount but me da wase so hwe me emre no ekonti mano no me de esi na emom hye ne nso se abre bia betuni in Sabatica hour ye de bro ye memenda bia from 6:30 into bomodian se obetuni in nyame ya doma e wo KJ Radio so but one thing can be dia na je se medema no kasa nyina si yensan so nhia biem yensan so nhia biem nyame ya doma next week e wo KJ Radio so makrao bye bye.
KJ Radio, radio with class.
You left from the city many years ago, promised to come back and take care of us. Many years are gone by now, still no sign of you, Daddy. Mother died, the father turned many years ago, when she heard that you were married again. Now I'm the only one left in the family. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me. In whatever you do, I love you. Daddy, wherever you are, remember me. In whatever you do, I love you. Wandering up and down the streets of Soweto, no place to call my home. I'm trying to find you many years ago, but the woman you married to was no good at all. not good.